on who gave it to you. That has no bearing on the lawyer, my nigga. That is literally on you, bro. It's just like you signing a bad car deal or signing a bad house note or taking some work on consignment and the nigga making you pay 30% back instead of 10%. It ain't no different, bro. If you dumb enough to do that at this day and age, you just a dumb motherfucker because the information is there, bro.
Like we was in our mid and damn near preteens when they was talking about don't get jerked.
Yes, bro.
So we've been hearing this for decades. There's no reason for nobody to get jerked no more.
And Shatif, the problem is the argument always becomes like, yeah, well, the person who's doing it shouldn't take advantage. Listen, let me tell y'all the first rule in business, and I found this out firsthand in any business. Chop can tell you this. He's in the merch business too, my nigga, period, point blank. The model of business is two people trying to come to a common median, but ultimately the goal is
for everybody
both sides. Yes, but both sides are trying to get more for themselves in any business. When you go in and try to buy a car, if they try to sell it to you for $50K, what are you going to try to buy it for? 40. It's just what you do. So don't make it any different in the music business. In any business, somebody's going to present you something that benefits them. Nobody's just going to present you something that benefits you. And your goal, if you're trying to partner with them or do business with them and say, hey, I won't do this, but I'll do this. That's where a deal comes from. A deal is a mutually agreeable thing that has terms agreeable for both sides. Yes, a common ground.
And then when you hold on. Then when we speak, when we speak to this point, then they'll say we're perpetuating the predatory contract.
Nah,
get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Yes, in any business, listen, I tell niggas this about record deals all day. I feel like the executive side of the business gets it worse than the artist. You know why? Because the artist comes into the office and they tell you, yo, I want you to give me an opportunity. I also want you to open up all your relationships. I want you to take me everywhere. I want you to make me as hot as possible. But then also on the back end of the deal, as we get further along the terms, all I want to do is get further and further away from you. Where would that be beneficial in anything else? Imagine if a nigga walked up to you and was like, yo, I want to use you. Hold on. I want to use you for everything you got. But after I get it, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Would you ever be a friend of a person like that?
No, you do not want
to fuck with Would you ever do business with a person like that?
Black or white. You don't want to fuck with nobody.
Would you ever? But that's what the foundation of a business deal is. I tell every artist when I sign a deal with him, you know what's so fucked up? Literally, as I read this shit, I would think as we did business together and you grew and got more money, you would want to do more business with me. It's the total opposite in the music industry, my nigga. As you go further down, a nigga tries to get further. Every renegotiation is a nigga trying to get more and more from themselves and take more and more away from the person who actually helped them get there. That shit is a fucked up concept, bro. It really is. So to look at an executive,
I deal with that shit so many times too. Like you absolutely right. Like I ain't told a lot yet, bro.
What? My nigga, like you that shit. That's a nigga looking you in your face, like, yo, bro, I need everything you got. I need some money from you. Imagine a nigga just coming to you in regular life. Yo, I need to borrow money from you. I need you to boost my shit and stand next to you in every building you go in. I need you to take me every relationship you got. But as soon as I pop off, my nigga,
I'm gonna slide away.
I'm on my own.
Well, hold up.
On the flip side of
that coin, Lake, you have some Beyonce, who's extremely successful, who's still in a long-standing relationship with Columbia Records, right? She didn't say, fuck Columbia, I'm Beyonce now. She could have said, fuck Columbia after her second or third album.
Yeah, a long time ago.
She was it, international icon after 3 albums, right? Mm-hmm. She said, I'm with you. Now we can renegotiate where it could be maybe more favorable to me, but I'm still locked in with you. Same thing with Taylor Swift. I'm still locked in. All these years later, I want my masters and this and that, but y'all still go, I'm gonna make sure y'all still eat. Taylor Swift could have been left RCA, wherever the fuck she signed to, because of who she is. That's why, to Lake's point, these superstar artists, they not just running away from the people that put them on.
Or you could just be a real nigga. Like I use the TDE niggas as an example, bro. Listen, Kendrick is not signed to TDE no more, my nigga. He has his own joint venture, my nigga, at all. But you know what? He's so appreciative of Top, my nigga, that it still looks like he's on Top Dog Entertainment, my nigga. It literally still looks like
That's
it.
A fact,
you can't tell that nigga has his own shit. Top ain't eating off none of the shit he got going on. But just Kendrick still acknowledging, yo, this is the nigga that got me on deck. He's mentioning niggas' names that fuck with him. That allows Top to walk in these buildings and still be Top, my nigga.
Yeah.
Check it
But
out.
that says something about the type of person that Kendrick is. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? More than anything.
And
Go
it
ahead.
and it talks about hold on. It
Hold on,
talks
let y'all
about
speak.
it talks about how they treat people over there too. Because SZA just resigned. She could have dipped.
Real shit.
She could have dipped, bro. She can stand alone on her own at this point. But it's like,
Real
you know
shit.
what though? Because of how I've been treated and because of the loyalty I have, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here and do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And you when you do that, it's actually reciprocated in both ways. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas don't do that shit. It's same shit you said. Like a nigga get up and then dip.
But wait, real quick though. When you saying that all the artists are renegotiating and going back, it's because there's no predatory situation going over there, obviously, right? That means that
No.
when they got there, whatever they didn't know and shit like that, the people that they working with are actually teaching them while they're working. So it's not like, oh, Nick, it's not. Hold on, let me land real
So
quick.
what about
Let me
Wayne?
land real quick. Let
Mm.
me land. I'm
Mm.
sure it's a situation where it's like, I'll allow y'all to grow with us, right? And we gonna teach y'all the game as well. That's not predatory. That's a great situation. That's good for the culture and everybody.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I'm gonna tell you the difference between music renegotiation and everything else. Like the only problem with music renegotiation is that you're selling intellectual property. Like for instance, when a football nigga's holding out, like he can hold out, but after game 3 or 4 and he doesn't get his game check, a nigga's gonna be like, ah, damn, I need to go get my game check. So fuck it. I'm gonna just go in there. I'm gonna hold out to try to prove a point. But ultimately, like, I'm not gonna sit out because I make $150,000 each check, you know what I'm saying? And I need this shit, so on and so forth. The difference is with musicians is it's their intellectual property. So they can withhold that shit and still go and do tours and shows based off the music that they did already, right? And the biggest problem is, and I tell niggas this all the time, the entry-level deal that I sign with every artist, bro, that shit is just to get them in the door. Because guess what? The second they see some success, my nigga, they're not going to abide by that agreement. They're going to want to change that agreement. And this is the only business you could do that in. In basketball, my nigga, when you sign a 3-year deal, I don't care if you average 30 a game, my nigga. You're going to work out that 3-year contract. And then at the end of the 3-year deal, you can go and get the money that you deserve. In music, if as soon as niggas reach some success, they like, oh, I ain't giving you nothing else until you renegotiate my shit.
See, but wait. Now, look, that's not the old game. Because in the old game, niggas was successful, didn't renegotiate, and didn't see what their value was. So when people start seeing that shit in the game, and that's what we understood that we was coming from, that's why niggas like, nah, I need my shit now because I
Nah,
heard in this, that like
nah.
they don't learn. Hold on, real quick. They don't learn the business. They go, I heard, right? So to be a I heard situation, and people become scared to, move a certain way. It's just like with the system. Niggas don't go to court because they heard all of that shit. It's the same way with the music business. Everybody heard, everybody got taken advantage of. So niggas walk in demanding and begging first, so that way they feel like they ain't get taken advantage of. They just don't know no better.
Kind of, but I disagree. I think back in the day, the reason why people and remember we had these issues back then too. NWA's breakup was because of a contract dispute. H Town went on fucking MT or BT Soul Video Soul. I don't know. Remember they had the chains and shit all on their shit, saying that they wouldn't record another album until Luke came. The difference was there was no entry level for them niggas. If they didn't go to a major, they had no way to put music out. The difference is now a nigga can say that shit and go right to their own shit, upload it, and put it out. So that's the difference.
Hey,
That's the huge difference.
y'all ever been arrested before? And when I don't care if it was for a traffic ticket, and you got to go sit in jail, you sit in the tank, and the nigga that's in jail with you is telling you everything you need to tell the judge. That's what the
Yeah, but
music
they
business
ass
is.
be locked up after you get
That's
out
what I'm
of
saying. They're
jail.
locked up. You
Yeah.
locked up. You go to jail. The person that's in jail is saying like, "Oh, bro, what your charge is? Oh, you gonna be good. Just tell the
Yo,
judge
Dean,
this.
that's
Just
a
tell the
bad
judge
example
that."
because you got lawyers. You got
That's
lawyers in
that
jail,
is
bro.
exact. That is a
That's a
carbon
bad
copy of what the
example.
music
That's what the
industry is,
music
bro.
business is.
That is a bad example, Dean.
No, it's not.
That's
Because
a
I'm like,
great
nigga, why
example.
you in here?
Because
That's
you
a
got
great
actual
example.
lawyers is
Nah,
working
that
on
was
that
a
head
No,
of
great
it.
nigga, I'm like, why you in here? You give me
It's a
all
great
this good
example.
legal
It's a
advice.
great example.
Why are you in the position you are in?
Yes, it is. It's a bunch of niggas in here that tell niggas that do this shit all day, every day, what's right and what's wrong. A nigga that's never made a penny off this shit, never been successful, never broke an artist, never broke a record, never signed an artist. They'll get on here and tell niggas that have done it numerous times that they're totally wrong, bro.
I know y'all
It's the
get mad
exact
at me
same
when I
shit.
hear something.
The exact
Nah,
same shit.
music wise, yeah, but I'm not gonna go that for law wise. I'm sorry. I'm
I
never gonna
always
do that
bring
'cause
this
that's
up and y'all get mad at me
not
when
the
I
same
say this.
thing.
If niggas have not sat in a boardroom consistently discussing music, I don't want to talk to them. And that's not even disrespectful. That is a fact. And when I say a boardroom, I'm not talking about Universal Music Group, Warner or Sony. If you ain't said that Generation Now with them, if you ain't said that TDE with them, if you ain't said that DTP, QC, Young Money, if, in a room consistently on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis where you're in meetings discussing what it takes to break an artist, discussing digital marketing, discussing touring, discussing A&R, discussing legal, discussing finance, discussing all this shit. I don't want to talk to you about this shit. I swear to God on my life.
So can you look at it the same way? Can you look at the same way for a
Mainstream
person listening to
Mainstream
music?
Dean.
Hold on. So can you look at it the same way for a person listening to music?
But look, Dean, you
Like,
gotta
can
understand
you
that
judge
TDE
music if you
was
don't make
Hold on,
music?
y'all. Trap talking,
yeah.
man. You gotta
Huh?
turn your mic up, Trap.
What you
What you
say,
say,
Trap?
Trap?
No, hold on. I'm gonna turn this on real quick. Hold on. Y'all can hear me?
Nah, but then you
Yeah.
gotta yeah,
Y'all can hear me now?
clear.
Yeah.
I was saying, can you look at music the same way though?
Why
Can a
not?
person can a person judge music if they don't make music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they can. That's what A&Rs are for. That's what the fucking EVPs and CEOs
That's a
of labels
fact.
are for. You cannot tell John Janet when John Janet goes and look at a young girl, Olivia Rodrigo, and he said, "I'm signing her. I'm going to put her at Geffen to increase the bottom line sales of Geffen because Geffen is not making money like that."
I don't think nobody's gonna. I don't think an everyday person gonna get into the corporate world business like that though. They could,
What do you mean?
but an everyday person can determine if a person getting a bad contract though.
No, they can't.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Why
they
not?
can't. Let me tell you why everyday person can't determine that. And please don't nobody come off mute. 90% of these artists that go on quote unquote bad contracts, they have a quote unquote manager, right? Maybe it's their homeboy from down the street, or they auntie, or their cousin, or their mama, or their daddy. And they sign a fucking bad contract. If you a good manager, somebody who really knows the music business, is going to say, okay, UMG, okay, TDE, okay, Generation Now, y'all handed me this contract. Let me go sit with my lawyer and let me get this shit redlined and let me get this shit transcribed into layman's terms to break it down. What's favorable to me and
Yeah,
my
I
artist,
understand that. I understand what you're
what's
saying.
not favorable
Within
to
the
me.
legal, we can't.
Yeah.
Everyday person can't read a contract. You're right about that though.
No,
Exactly.
You can't
absolutely
read it.
not. No, absolutely not.
Nobody could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta know that.
Exactly.
You gotta know how that's read out.
So you have
But
that.
what I'm
You have
saying,
that.
It's,
what I'm
it- yeah,
saying is
it's just
determining.
because of the terminology, Trap.
Hold on,
Like,
let me say something else. And I know,
What
and I know
exactly?
Lake
What
knows this, and
exactly do you
I
feel
know
like a
Chop knows
person can't? What exactly do you feel like a person can't discuss? An everyday person that's not involved in the music business can't discuss with a person that's involved in the music business.
publishing, touring,
They can't. They can't know
digital
what.
marketing.
all this stuff, all of it. Shit,
Yeah,
the
what
merch
we
They
talking
business,
can't.
about?
all of it.
Because Trap, they don't
But
understand.
what
They
you're
don't
talking
understand
about right
the
now,
difference.
I don't think nobody within this room is discussing anything as far as publishing and something like that. What was the
No, because
discussions?
no.
What conversation are you talking about that you feel like people can't discuss about if
The
they ain't do
music
it though?
business
What are
in
you
general,
talking
You right
about?
bro.
now, Trap. Let's
Yeah.
use Drake as an example. We came in this room for damn near a year straight, and everybody has something to say about Drake publishing shit. And 90% of the people, if they stood in front of Drake's contract, they wouldn't know the difference in what they're looking at.
Real shit.
Well, it's contract
Everybody has
looking
something
at.
to say about Drake publishing.
So could an everyday person talk about him going to court right now?
You can talk
Yeah.
about it. That's just an
Yeah.
opinion.
You
Conversation.
can talk about
That's
that.
just an opinion and
All right.
conversation.
From a
I just
cultural
want to know. I just
perspective,
want to know
that
what.
might
I just want to know
necessarily be business.
I'm talking about the
what
business of it.
Yeah, Trap. You
what
could
is
talk
okay
on
to
here,
have a
but they're
discussion about, and
not
what's
gonna
not
bring
okay
you
to
on
have a discussion
CNN and
about.
have
That's
you
what I
talk
mean.
about it. That's the difference.
But Trap with this,
Huh?
with this court shit with with a lot of his details coming out, can you then have a discussion about it?
On here for sure, but it's
Yeah, we
CNN
can
gonna
have
have
a
me
discussion about it.
no. Yeah, for sure.
We can
I
have a
just want to
discussion
determine. I
about
just want
it.
to determine what because he's going on a long rant about that motherfuckers can't talk about certain things because they ain't do it though. I just
You
want to know what
not
it is
trap.
that you can talk
You know
about
what
you
he's
can't
talking
do.
about, bro. The problem
I'm
is in
not.
here, everybody, a lot of niggas lack information and speak on shit they don't know. Like, bro, I pride in that all the time. Speak on what you're an
Trap,
expert in, bro. If you're not an expert in that, learn, my nigga. Just
Can't be
learn.
a
Let me give you
master of
another.
none
Trap,
talking
let me
about
tell you
Yeah,
something else, Trap. Hold up. Let me say this to Trap, and once again, I know Trap and Lake already know this. Bro, there are people who work at labels, who work at major labels. They never had a conversation with the general counsel of that label. They never had a conversation with the CFO of that label, ever. Not an email with them, not a Zoom, not nothing. So yeah, you work. Yeah, so some people even lean on that. I worked at a label. Okay, how many meetings have you been in with the CFO? Do you
yeah,
really know how the finances breakdown of this shit? Where, like, let me say, Troy Carter asked me one time, Dean, what is your revenue funnel? And he asked me this like 5 years ago, and had me looking stupid, and I had to go learn. He said, where does the money go in, and where does the money come out, and how many revenue streams do you have for your artists? What are your revenue streams outside of merch and streaming and touring and physical sales? Once you get that out of the way, what are the other revenue streams for that artist? And then niggas start looking dumb. Then niggas start looking dumb, acting like they know everything. You gotta shut the fuck up. You gotta listen.
I don't think those conversations go on ahead though because that was what I was trying to send to it.
No.
But we were talking about the gatekeeper thing though, man. That's what I think that's where this conversation came from though. We could probably bring it back to there though now. So who would you say today is the real gatekeepers, man? The playlist editors, algorithm, TikTok, DJs, blogs,
Streamers and bloggers.
reaction channels, podcasts. Like who's the real gatekeeper today? You feel like?
People that's doing the hard.
I don't think there is any right now. That's why this shit's so wide open, and honestly, it's not as successful as it could be. I don't. I think everybody tries to have a grasp on it, but ultimately nobody moves the needle. Like somebody just mentioned streamers. Look, we're going to streamers right now to try to get heard, but ultimately, what streamer is moving the needle that's gonna make you sell a bunch of albums? Jello broke his fucking record on Neon shit. That nigga sold 4,000 copies. Like in the end, to me, you have to see a direct correlation of the effect of a positive outcome if that's the case. Like who's actually in control of this shit? Playlisting ain't helping. All that shit. It's just watered the shit down. I don't think it. I think honestly, I think this shit is the wild, wild west right now, bro. It's the wild, wild west. It's everybody for themselves. It's a bunch of niggas throwing shit out there with no structure. The niggas that are winning are the niggas that still do it the exact same way it's always worked for. That's it. It's just the wild, wild west. Period. Point blank.
See, but look, it be an entry point through new platforms, but it turned to like the original business once you get the entry point.
What
So
you
like
mean? What you mean? An entry point?
So like your entry point could be streaming, which is a new form, right? Like from a Neon or Aiden Ross or academics, right? Those is new entry points to the game, right?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
once you actually get inside of the game, it still operate the same way that it been operated. It's still the music business. You still got to come with a record, and you still got to stay relevant and find a way to make a product out of this shit. You
For
feel me?
sure. For
So
sure.
at the end of the day, the entry points are just gatekeeping differently now, because that's the only thing that was gatekeeping before. If you ain't have an entry point through a label or something like that, you couldn't get in this shit. So now the entry points is just the streamers and the fucking Instagram platforms and shit like that. If you got a budget to promote your shit, or if you get lucky, because it's still not one way to skin a cat. So at the end of the day, your entry point is not gatekeeping it's gatekeeping right now by different platforms that the industry just don't have control over. So like if you look at academics, he say all the time, "Oh yeah, these niggas be trying to pay me everything to get me to do and say and make narratives for their artists
Yeah.
and their labels." Like
Yo,
so,
but the truth is though, academics does take a bunch of money. So
yeah, he say
like
that
they're
too.
not necessarily gatekeeping. 80% of academics posts are paid posts, bro. Like that, like the curation is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no more. It's not the people that academics post right now. Like literally, and if you study this shit, my nigga, you can literally tell which post to pay for, which just by the verbiage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they saying this guy is the hottest nigga in Dallas. They told him to say that. Like that's not even how the nigga talks. So No, I don't think they're gate kept it either, because honestly, all of them depend on a check from a label to break artists, bro. Kai, when niggas go on Kai Cenat shit, that is a part of rollouts now. They are now paying Kai Cenat to hopefully let your artist go on his show and do his shit and do your stream. Neon, all these dudes.
But
Like,
So,
you
is
proving
this
my point though, Lay.
is it
huh?
safe to say that streamers have replaced like media outlets as far
No.
like
No, you know why? You know why? Because I don't think they've had a direct effect on the outcome yet. To me, it's about the outcome. Like my man just said, the entry levels for sure. Like, yeah, being seen and being heard is one thing. Translating that into actual business success is one thing. And that goes back to what somebody said before. A lot of these niggas want the fame rather than the actual success business wise.
Or the
So yeah,
knowledge.
from a fame standpoint, 100% Smirk, like, yeah, it'll get you seen, but there's not a proof of concept yet to show, hey, if you go on this streamer's platform, then you're gonna be a successful artist. Like, the reason why Rap Caviar, you know why niggas like Rap Caviar so much? Because that shit there was a period of time where that shit had a direct effect on an artist being seen and being successful. Real shit. That's why that shit worked, and that's why the corporate entities got involved. At first, that shit was literally a playlist fucking curated by one person. It was his opinion. It was Tuma Basa and his opinion. Yo, this is what I think is dope. But niggas trusted him so much because he had programmed BET Jams for years. He had worked at MTV for years. He had been involved in programming forever. So niggas just trusted his opinion. Jay-Z says all the time, Tuma's the only nigga that comes in the office and would tell him, yo, I really don't like that song. So when he curated a playlist, everybody in the industry was like, yo, if this nigga says it's good, it's got to be good, because this is the most difficult nigga in the world to please.
Yep.
So for a period of time, it was really taste. It was really culture. Then what happens is Atlantic buys market share, Universal buys market share, so on and so forth buys market share. So now you don't have to call Tuma and say, hey, do you like it? Can I playlist it? You call him and say, hey, we own a part of this shit. These are the albums we're going with. What can you put on the playlist? You know what I'm saying? So the approach has changed totally. The curation game, when it's pure and it's at its entry level stages, that's when it's the best. When it becomes this big corporate thing like it is now, that shit is just a part of a rollout. To me, playlisting is what it is now. Like, that shit can help, but it can hurt too at the same time. Like, that shit can be all fluff or it can be all real.
yeah, like for instance, like I know there's a lot of because I mean you will probably know more than me on this, of course,
Mhm.
but like I know there's a lot of songs that end up being super successful always end up on that what's that Spotify playlist? I think it's called like hot new like number one hottest release. I
Yeah,
forgot
number
what's
one
that
hot.
shit. Yeah, and that always end up being like a top 10 record if you end up number one on that playlist.
Yeah, no, there's a few playlists that you try to get on ultimately, like, for sure. But I just think now it's become so convoluted, bro. It's a million of them. Like I said, it's corporate. It's not really the person listening to the music and saying, "Yo, I think you need to hear that." I think
I
really
think the
that's the biggest
body
issue with this
actually.
shit. Like, that's the issue with this shit, bro. Like, there needs to be trusted people still choosing the music, deciding what's given to the people, and then I just think it's a lot that's fucked up with this shit, bro. But a lot of it isn't where you guys see the problem. A lot of it starts at the ground level, bro. It starts right here in conversations like this. Too many motherfuckers opinionated, too much shit, too many niggas that should be receiving information, giving information. Like, everybody's a star, nobody's a fan anymore. A lot of that shit has a lot to do with this shit, Smart. A lot of that shit
I
has to
was
do.
saying
So
yesterday, like that I feel like consumers low key are trying to be A&Rs more than just consumers.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
so
Thank you.
so I do you feel like as if without us basically having a gatekeeper, how do we manage quality control then? You feel like, or we
I
just
mean,
don't, we just not, we're just gonna deal without it though, and just continue on having things come out. I
it's,
mean, I know
it's,
that goes against
You
what
know,
Lake
it's
said. Yeah,
the OG should really just say more. Like, if they said more and judge more and had more of an opinion on what's going on, and they call out names more, because they don't call niggas names out until they see success. So
then
it'd
you're
be
gonna be
more
considered a hater
like,
if you call out niggas' names
yeah,
out.
you're gonna be called a
it,
hater and a
no,
Yeah,
gatekeeper.
listen,
you
listen,
can't do that.
listen to what I'm saying. Is a
Yeah,
difference when you only call out a nigga after you see right?
Damn.
But when you actually see a nigga grinding and they in your region or something like that, and I'm in the matrix. I'm about to say,
Nah,
when
you
you see
good,
a
yeah.
nigga grinding in your region or something like that, and you shout them out and shit like, if you shout them out and shit like that, that's a big difference. Then you get to have a valid opinion because it's not like you just waiting for niggas to get.
And on the real trap, I don't think success always equates as niggas knowing what they doing. Some niggas get lucky, bro. Just
Yeah.
keeping it real. That like niggas can't listen. If there was a 101 to this shit, everybody would be successful, my nigga. There is no 101 to this shit. There is no music industry 101, my nigga. A lot of niggas get lucky, bro. Some niggas aren't intelligent and end up being millionaires, my nigga. Some niggas aren't the best businessman. Some niggas are great businessmen and end up not making nothing. Like, but ultimately, what I can say is the guys that are traditionally continually successful, they're like that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Chop could give you Top Dog story, bro. Top was signed at Warner for years, my nigga. For years. Niggas is seeing the
Yes,
end
sir.
result of this shit, my nigga. This is the end result of something this
That
nigga
shit
been
took
building
hella
for
time, bro.
25 years, my nigga. I remember that nigga used to come to Atlanta and sit in Orlando McGee's office and just ask what it would take to break J-Rock, my nigga, all day, every day. All day, every day. And honestly, it took him being smart enough to sit next to his first cousin, Punch, who's a fucking backpack lyricist, to be like,
Yes,
yo,
sir.
bro, this gangster shit may not be working. We got all these niggas over here that can rap their ass off. Let's get off the B-Dog shit a little bit and try some rap shit. And that shit changed the trajectory of his label from top to bottom. That nigga could have looked at his little cousin and said, listen, you my little cousin, my nigga. I make all the money. I'm the big dog in the hood. I'm the nigga with the label. That nigga was smart enough to sit next to somebody he respected, and it literally changed the trajectory of his whole company, my nigga. Real shit.
Punch was really Phil Jackson, bro. For
Absolutely, my
real.
nigga.
For real.
P the exact same way, bro. The smartest people hire smarter people, bro. Real shit. The smartest people in this world hire smarter people, bro. He got all the money in the world, my nigga. Ben had it. He been trying to have artists for 10 years, bro, before QC popped off. That nigga went and linked with Coach K. Coach K had the knowledge, he has the money. Period, point blank. The smartest people get out of their own fucking way, my nigga. Literally, my nigga. They surround themselves with people that are smart or just as smart as them, and they're selfless enough to say, hey, I know I got all this money, but I know I'm not a music guy. But I know this nigga's a music guy, so us together and shit, he could teach me this shit.
But
That's what
Lake,
P
it's
and
niggas, it's
What you
niggas
speaking about though,
egos,
Lake?
Lake.
What
It's
you
niggas
speaking about
egos,
though,
man.
Lake, requires a certain level of security. A lot of motherfuckers ain't secure enough to hire people smarter
Humility
than them.
also.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's different. I use my situation all the time, bro. Listen. When we go out in public, my nigga, do you think niggas say this is DJ Drama, Don Cannon, and Lake's label? No, they call that shit Drum's label. Do I give a flying fuck? Absolutely not.
Come
Because
on,
guess
man.
what, my
You
nigga?
still getting
When the
paid.
breakdown comes in, my nigga, we get 1/3 apiece. And it is what it is. And the people that know, that need to know, it's fine, bro. But I don't walk around like when we go and we do the BET Awards and they want to talk to Drama, bro. That's why I partner with the nigga, because he is who he is. And that doesn't bother me. Cannon is who he is. That doesn't bother me, my nigga. I am who I am, and I'm comfortable in my position. But it
Niggas
doesn't
gotta
bother me.
understand ego death, bro. Niggas gotta
Yeah,
understand to put their ego to the side, bro. If you want to
yeah,
make money, you gotta let that shit down, bro.
Facts.
Humility is what wins a lot of times. But niggas would rather have the fame and be in front than have money.
yeah.
This shit is behooving
I
me. I don't
think I
understand
think
it.
I
Drum
think
probably do
Gucci
the
one of the
drum
best
probably do the
examples.
who?
I think that nigga Gucci one of the best examples of that. Like
What you
that
mean?
nigga was like getting out his own way. I don't think most people think he's smart at all or even like a visionary. But that nigga would sign niggas that was better than him and get out the way. He would get out of the way of a thug and let a thug. You feel me? He'd get out of the way of the Migos and let the Migos
I
do the
kind of
shit for
disagree
them.
with that.
Yeah, I disagree with that
I
shit
disagree.
too.
Yeah.
No, most.
So
All right,
nah,
so
so
listen,
just
most
to be
niggas.
real, Gucci's approach was the opposite approach. It was giving niggas $5,000 just because they was
1,000%.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Gucci.
have you ever been to the Brick Factory? He was literally letting them niggas do them. Like even with the Migos, you know how many niggas are hear a nigga on the internet that sound like them
Yeah,
and
but
be
the
Nah,
like,
I get
Migos
that.
I'ma
story,
strike
bro.
it down.
Yeah, but I get that. I think the difference is though. I think Gucci, and I don't think it was predatory. I think Gucci's method was more of I'm just gonna get all these niggas, and if one pop, it pop. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly.
Yeah,
But
like
that's not what
I
it
don't.
was.
Yeah,
All of them pop. Like
yeah, but
see if it would have been if it would
but
if it
but
was if
none
it
of
would
none
have
of
been
none
just
of
one
them.
nigga popping.
But none of here's the issue. None of them popped on 1017. You feel what I'm
1,000%.
saying?
That's the humbleness, right?
No,
So
that's
he
No,
not.
no,
That's
no,
not
it's not.
humble.
No, it's
No,
not.
you think he just handed him over to
That's
300?
fine.
No, my nigga.
No,
No.
he did. All right, so listen. All right, there's certain niggas he did. Like Pee Wee Longway, he never signed Pee Wee Longway. He
Pee
just
Wee
let
never
Pee Wee Longway
Pee Wee never
use the
signed at
studio.
all though.
Let's
Yeah,
exactly, but
yeah.
he let Pee Wee Longway use the fucking
You
studio
know,
equipment. He
you know, was the
recorded.
little dispute with
He even
him.
brought. He
You
even
know,
brought Thug.
the Migos just didn't. It was a little dispute with that, bro. He
Yeah,
didn't just say, "Hey,
and
here
with
you go."
Doug and with Rich Homie, like all of them, they all ended up going to get other previous deals. His shit was more like, yo, get them on paper just in case they pop type shit.
But
Like,
all right, I think
he's
we're
still,
doing
but
a
he's
slight
still
to
smart as
Gucci.
fuck though. Never
Yeah, I think we're
disrespect
doing a
Gucci.
slight to him because he definitely let all them niggas go. Even with him and Thug, how he even got Thug.
Yeah, but what they
They
saying it
were
wasn't
watching the nigga on the
freely though. It
computer.
wasn't. He
Yeah,
didn't just
it
say, "Here
wasn't
you
like
go."
freely.
Ain't nothing free.
Yeah, it wasn't freely. Yeah, like yeah, he gave Thug 5 racks, and then guess what? When 300 wanted to sign him, they probably gave him $2 million. So that's a great investment for a nigga. Put 5,000 in and make $2 million, I win. And a nigga feel like he got the best of it. Cool, but I don't think he was out there just like, you know what? I'm a community center, like, and
I'm trying to
I'm
tell
just
you. I'm
helping
trying to say he
everybody.
was. So if you ever been to the Brick Factory, anybody in
I've
this
been
room that
I've
been
been
to
to the
the
Brick
Brick
Factory a
Factory,
gang of times.
the
Yeah,
nigga. Okay, so you would know.
Cap.
This nigga had niggas there that wasn't even signed. Jose Guapo. There was niggas that did a whole mixtape
Yeah,
EPs
but
for
Guapo.
fucking free. I'm not even just talking about Guapo. I'm talking about niggas that were massively successful. The young Dolph. Like Dolph wasn't putting in more than he was getting from Gucci. Like
So,
that
but you
nigga blessed
saying,
Dolph.
but you saying that him letting niggas come record for free? Sonny was letting niggas come record for free too.
I got you.
What the
But
yeah,
fuck?
what Gucci
everybody.
do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody.
But
you
what
know what I'm
That's just the culture. We
saying?
did
yeah,
too.
well, listen, with Guwap, this is what I'm saying. You know how many niggas that hear a nigga online today and be like, oh, that nigga sound like me. My artists that I got signed are telling me these niggas sound is like a spoof. This nigga called those niggas and said, hey, yo, if y'all don't want to record, don't come to 1017, don't come to the Brick Squad. They came over, thought it was a joke. He put them niggas right there. He's like, hey, yo, I'm going to give y'all some chains. I'm finna help y'all out. This nigga helped him out. And
You're
then when he
not
went to
seeing the
prison,
full view of the shit though,
Yeah,
bro.
I hear
I
what
get the
I hear
full
what he's
view.
saying.
I'm just saying, you know how many artists are not that humble to even do that. Some niggas don't listen. There's some niggas in this game that don't even want to get beside another nigga they think moderately high. That nigga can be huge, and he don't even want to get to a nigga that's semi high. He could be at a level 10, and nigga be at a 5. He don't even want to get next to that nigga to give that nigga a little flame. That's just how some of these
I
niggas
mean,
is. Some of these niggas are prima donnas.
to me, what you're speaking about is kind of what I felt like Wayne did with Drake and Nicki. I don't really look at that like that's really some shit Gucci did. You know what I'm saying?
100%, Chop.
I feel like Gucci
Yeah,
was like, man, put these names in a fucking hat. If one of these motherfuckers draw, is up.
we hit. Yeah, we
Yeah,
hit lottery.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he didn't actually
That,
like groom the artist, get on songs with him, develop them,
It
all
feel
that
like
shit.
Wayne took opportunity from himself to get his artists on. I think
Yes.
that's what's different.
yes. Wayne was the hottest nigga out, and he
Yeah,
kept
Yeah.
but
putting these niggas in our
but
face.
check
So
it. But look at the difference between those two artists. Wayne didn't put on as many niggas as Gucci did. What I'm saying with
but
Huh?
Gucci,
that's the point.
this is almost the
hold on,
genius. Hold on,
hold
this
on,
is
bro.
almost the genius behind the shit. That's the humbleness. This
Hold
Huh?
on.
nigga put on the humbleness.
Young
This
Money
is
has signed
false.
way more artists
People
than
just be
1017,
talking.
That's a
bro.
This
fact,
is
bro.
What are you
false.
That's a
talking about?
fact.
What are you
Nah.
talking
All
about?
right. So name me the niggas from Young Money that went up.
No, we didn't say went up because I could name 50 niggas that signed to 1017 that didn't go up to FY.
Hit
Right.
100.
No, but
Yeah,
you can
yeah, I could
name
name a million of them.
but you can name
Yeah,
20 that went
Money had
up.
more
No,
known stars. I'll say
I can
that.
name 3 that went up, but none of them are
You
as
can
big
name
as
20 that went up.
Nigga,
Yeah,
Tight
no, I
like
can't.
more
I
and
can't
none
name
of
20
them.
TV
artists that went
artists
up.
at goddamn 1017.
No, I can't. I can name 3 groups that were signed, 3 people that were
I
signed
don't
to
know.
Gucci.
I can name 20 niggas that been beside that nigga and went up.
What do you
But I
consider
think,
going up?
20.
You
No, you
cannot name
can't.
20 people.
but I
No,
No.
think,
you can't.
but I think you making our point though.
Yeah.
It's not about how many niggas signed. It's about the level of attention that Wayne paid to these niggas who
Yeah.
he signed, bro.
And 20
I'm
niggas
only
ain't
You
thinking
saying
of
don't
nothing.
have
Yeah,
nobody.
if you got 20, would you rather have 20 mediocre niggas or Nicki Minaj?
that's what I'm
Fact.
saying.
And fucking
Would you
Drake
rather have 20 mediocre niggas or Drake?
Hey,
I
look,
got you.
but you
or
have to.
Tiger at that
Yeah, I just
point.
about to say that, Chop. I'd rather have 10. I'd
Put
rather
some
have Tiger
respect
than
on Tiger
10
name.
no
If we're
name
talking about
niggas.
if we're talking about for the culture and for the love, I'd rather have the 20.
Stop talking about that culture shit. This shit about money. This is a fucking business.
Hey,
Even
hold
though
on, Dean.
And
Slow
for
down,
culture,
Dean. It is about the culture too, though.
I'd rather
Stop
have
talking about that
3.
culture shit.
Yeah, having 20 niggas is the problem, bro. That's the problem with
Exactly.
the culture. Like having 20,
I
just
mean,
having random 20 niggas.
Right,
Wayne,
like
that word is so fucking watered down. That
Wayne
word
is
shouldn't even be
Wayne is
allowed
the
in this room
exception.
no more.
I got you. The Wayne is the exception. So he had two niggas that massively went up. Drake and Nicki.
not
Three,
just two.
Three.
Who's the third?
Tiger.
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 Okay, but
And
okay,
He got
Tiger got
multiple
that.
diamond
Tiger got a
singles.
I
diamond
got
record.
you. But we taking away from Guwap. I think Future went up, right? Future's out.
Future was
No,
never
no, no,
signed to
no. That
Gucci, bro.
wasn't why are
He
we
was never
Gucci.
signed to
yo?
Gucci.
That's what.
Why are we
Hold on, listen.
Where?
attaching
Hold on. Where?
Future to
Hold on.
Gucci?
Wait. Stop real quick. What is Future and
Got
Gucci?
you.
What is
I
that?
got
What
you.
alignment do
So
they
listen,
have?
hold on. A lot of this is what I'm saying. People weren't at the brick factory, right?
Oh
So
my
if you
God.
know it,
Go
He
ahead.
just a
Hold on.
Gucci
No, let him
fan,
talk.
bro.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
bro, that's
Let
too
him
easy,
talk.
bro.
All right, go
Like,
ahead.
bro, I just like to put in my little tidbits that I know of, bro.
Okay.
Shit just get weird. Niggas like, oh, like, come on,
No,
now,
go ahead.
shit
Go
just get
ahead.
weird.
So what
So,
was
all right.
Gucci's alliance with
So
Future?
my little short stint in the eight, right? So
Mhm.
before Future started doing this, he had a mixtape. He had the Jordan Diddy song on it, right? So the nigga Jose Guapo really gave him the lingo for that motherfucker, the Jordan Diddy. Jose Guapo and Scooter were niggas. They were like homeboys before the rap shit. Jose Guapo was just a fly nigga. He had his little era in the music,
We know who
but then
Guapo is.
Yeah,
We
we
know
know.
that.
I got you. No, I got you. But this was at Gucci Studio. Rocco, Future, these niggas used to hang around the studio.
We
So
know that.
what Future did, the nigga Guwap will let this nigga record those bitches at the Brick Factory for free.
But he was
Free
never.
of charge.
Was he
Hold on,
That
signed to
don't mean
Gucci?
nothing.
Wait,
hold on,
was he
listen.
signed to
Let him
Gucci?
finish. Let him finish real
He
quick because I
he
got
was
this
not.
shit.
He was not. Then he does
Then what's the
the
point?
that's what I'm saying. That's humbleness. That's selfless.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Listen.
not.
I'm
not.
letting my
No.
man. Hold on. Listen. I'm letting my man's Rocco's artist come record here. Him and his man's. I do a mixtape
Every
with the
nigga
nigga.
did
Hold on.
that in Atlanta, bro.
I got you. I
Every
got you.
nigga, bro.
I got you.
Metro
I'm
let a
saying
million niggas come
he
record at
does
his
the
house. Some
mixtape.
niggas,
Hold on. He does the mixtape with Future, the Free Bricks. Then he turns around and does it with Future's little homie. Like, hey yo, all right, I'll sign your little homie then. Y'all want that? Okay, cool. I'll sign your little homie. Did
he
Free
didn't
Bricks 2
All
sign.
right. So
with
real
Scooter.
quick.
He never
With
signed
So
Scooter.
real
Future.
quick. Yeah.
I
So
didn't
real
say he
quick.
signed Future. I'm saying that's
Hold on.
humbleness. That's
So
humble as fuck.
just to clear up the information. So Future, just so you clear, Future signed for his entry level in the game is Dungeon Family. He's related to Rico
I
Wade.
never said
So
Yes.
Future
hold on.
signed
Let
to
me
him.
Let him
no.
finish.
Just let me give you the background of Future. After that,
I
just so
understand
you're
the background of Future. I
just so
never
you're
said he
clear.
signed.
Hold on. Just so you're clear, Future signed to a street nigga in St. Louis first. It's a
That's a
random
fact.
nigga. There's a random nigga in St. Louis,
It's
a
a
street
boom.
nigga that signed Future. After that, then he signed to Rocco. Now, after that, Rocco hanging with Gucci gets them in the brick factory. Let me tell you something about Gucci, bro. Gucci attached himself to them niggas because they had the streets on fire, my
Yep.
nigga. It was just as beneficial to him when they did free bricks at that time. Future was the hottest nigga in the streets, bro. Literally. So him doing that is a move by Gucci to remain hot. You know why I know that? Because he did that with my artists too. Right when Lil Uzi Vert got hot, my nigga, you know what the nigga did? The nigga came over to the studio and was like, yo, we should do a project together. Uzi's eyes lit up because Gucci Man wants to do a fucking project with me. And I'm telling Uzi, yo, bro, it's going to be more beneficial to him than it is to you because Gucci needs to heat up right now. And that's what ended up happening. He's made a career out of doing that, out of attaching himself. But you're making it seem like he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart because they're favorites.
Right.
He's doing this shit because aligning with street artists has built this aura that's making you talk about him in this state right now, bro. That's literally how he's built his entire career. Standing next to other artists, he did one with Juice World. He got a whole mix. He like Future does the exact same thing. They stand next to artists not because they want to lend a helping hand, bro. It's gonna help their credibility in the street too. It's not him just being a kind nigga, bro.
Yeah, but
It's,
you're talking about two niggas. Even when you just had a Future shit, you talking about two niggas that didn't necessarily need to do the collab.
yes, they did. Why do you think they did them?
All right, cool. If only nigga I think Future needed to do a collab with, I don't even think it needed, but was the Drake shit. I think that shit was mutually
No, my
beneficial.
nigga.
No,
So
what?
who else did Future
Yeah,
do?
fucking right.
Nobody's doing collab tapes for
So
their health,
name
bro.
another nigga Future did a collab with that was
Juice World and Uzi.
okay.
100%.
Yeah, no problem.
100%. He did a whole tape with Juice World. They don't rap alike. They don't rap about the same
So
shit.
for
They don't
these
do
niggas,
nothing alike.
so niggas in the South, you don't think none of them niggas helped out or did massively helped out the same way you say some of those niggas, the other niggas
Your
around West Coast did?
concept of
What do you
help
mean?
out is not help out, bro.
Yeah, what you
That's not
mean?
so. Hold on. So Pee Wee Longway never being signed, getting financed, and being able to help niggas get signed to 1017. That's not help out. That's
First of
not.
all, hold on. See, this
Pee
is
Wee
another.
Longway was just
Hold
a
on,
regular
1
nigga
second.
going to
Hold on 1
open
second.
mic.
If you really from an A and you've been out here, bro, you
Come
know
on
good and
now.
well two things. One, Pee Wee Longway does not want to be signed. Number two,
That's not what
you
I
know,
said.
hold on, and you know that nigga don't need no funding from nobody, bro.
That's
The
not
nigga
what I
been
said.
the nigga been the man
what
in
I
the
said.
streets for 20 years, bro. MPA been popping for years. He
Cool,
had
but
more money than
that's not what
Gucci
I'm
for a
saying.
period of time.
Bro, it's
So
like you keep taking what I'm saying, you keep twisting it.
I'm
I
just not
said
understanding what you're
Pee Wee
saying.
Longway was going to open mics, right?
Yeah.
Gucci seen the nigga at the open mics. They didn't have to fuck with Pee Wee Longway.
No,
He
that's
was
not
a
how
man
that's
in
not
the
how
street.
Gucci that's not how Gucci and Pee Wee met, bro.
Okay,
At all.
cool. I mean,
That's
it's
not.
plenty stories.
They met on some
I
street
got
shit.
you. I'm
Yeah,
talking
they met on
about
some street
music,
shit.
Like,
bro. I'm
the
talking about the
problem
music.
here is you're looking at it from the business end. He's looking at it as a fan or something. But y'all are having a
I'm not
conversation
looking at it as a
around
fan. I've been there.
similar, but
You
not
get,
the same.
I'm
yeah,
talking about going into the brick factory and seeing Pablo Wanda recording his shit before he signed.
my boy. I think you just talking about the culture of Atlanta, though, bro. You
Yeah,
a
y'all
lot
are
of
having the
There's
what
same
you
plenty other
keep
niggas in
saying.
Atlanta that don't. Thug, okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. Thug ain't letting no nigga come to his studio session
Yes, he
and
did. How
record
do you
shit.
think he
Yes,
ended up signing Gunna?
Not
How do you
unless
think
that
that
nigga
happened?
signed to him
What are you talking about? Now, how do you think he met Gunna, bro? My nigga Troop, rest in peace,
and
brought him
signed
over
the
there.
nigga.
No, he let him
Rock and
record at
Creek.
his spot first, bro. They recorded at our spot every day.
Got
That's
you.
how he met Gunna. Gunna and
Got you.
Nietzsche was running around with a nigga named
Got
Troop,
you.
rest
Wait,
in peace.
it still was
That's
beneficial. All
literally
I'm
that is
saying is I
literally the
seen niggas
culture
in the
out
brick
here, bro.
factory.
That's literally the culture out here. That's
it
literally
is,
what niggas
bro.
do, bro. That's how niggas
Man,
get
Wild
artists, bro.
House too.
Our
They
studio got popping because we opened the
definitely.
door and let Metro record, and Metro recorded Savage Mode in that motherfucker. That's how and 21 was like, yo, I love this
I
room.
wasn't charging niggas shit.
Who? No, we wasn't charging them at the time because we needed the business. Wasn't nobody coming. We was just doing a radio show there every Friday in a big ass building, and we didn't have no artists. And
See,
Drum was
that's
like,
what
yo,
he
we
not
need somebody to come in here
understanding.
and turn this bitch up. So Metro was like, yo, if
Right.
you let me have this room for 4 days a week, I'll turn this bitch up. Metro brought Thug. Metro brought the Migo. Metro was
That's a
bringing all
fact.
these
Yep.
niggas different days. Them niggas ended up getting budgets, and they started recording there. And that's how we ended up turning the Mean Streets
Relationships
business
bigger
into
than
business.
money.
Yeah, this shit's
And,
bigger than
and guess what? Like all them niggas was recording at the house for free.
100%.
so,
100%.
so it's like that's just the culture in Atlanta, bro. It's not like you making it seem like
we got niggas in the chat laughing. Pee Wee was at an open mic.
Who?
Juice Man was questioning Pee Wee at an open mic before. Yeah, the nigga said
I
Pee
didn't
Wee.
I
Pee
didn't
Wee
say
was
he
at
didn't
an
go to
open
open
mic.
mics.
Pee
I
Wee
said how
was.
Gucci
say
and Pee
you.
Wee met. Yeah.
I'm responding to the chat.
You got to
okay,
I'm
respond to
responding to
the
the
well,
chat,
chat
but
if
they
you
definitely
chat,
were at the
brother.
No,
Libra. They had
the open mic shit in Atlanta was real. That was a real thing for a period
it
of
was
time.
at the Libra. Pee
Yeah.
Wee was a
My
nigga at
nigga,
the open
rest in
mic.
peace, my nigga
And
Clay Evans.
yeah.
shout out to Clay. That's all I'm saying. All
Friday,
I'm saying
Saturday night.
is
Yeah,
certain niggas
Apache,
that
but Pee Wee.
favorite.
So
Nick,
Gucci
you in
went
the
to open mics to
Matrix.
find artists.
No,
No.
that's not what happened. Gucci was just the type of nigga,
Exactly.
he's gonna let anybody in the room, bro. Period, point blank. Like, yo, and you gotta think too, artists like to be inspired too. They see little young street niggas. He's not actively moving around. They get information from the artist. They see what's going on. They see what's like that's the oldest trick in the book, my nigga.
Gucci
That's
will
not
let you in the room if you think you can rap, bro. It don't
yeah.
like
This
you
is,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's what he do.
Yeah, but that's
But
what I'm saying.
I just
So
don't think it's a
even
kindness
at the
of his
flight, hold
heart
on,
thing.
even at the
It's
flight
not.
that
But I
Gucci
thought we
let me in
was
the room.
referencing artists that had
I'm
like
from
that,
Miami. Listen, I'm
what they
I'm
was
from
doing
South
for their
Florida.
artists. I
Them
didn't
niggas
know.
ain't
Yeah.
letting you in the studio. That's all I'm
Who?
saying. In South Florida, niggas ain't just letting you come to Circle House. Oh yeah, he's hot. We gonna let him
Well,
in.
that's
Because
South Florida. That's not Atlanta.
Circle House isn't
But
ran by an
exactly,
artist.
hold
Yeah.
on, exactly.
It's not
Hold
ran
on,
by an
exactly. But
artist.
this, I got you. But that's what I'm giving. Like a nigga that said, "Oh, if Gucci thought you could rap, he'll let you in the room." All I'm saying is that is a different experience for most industries, parts of the industry. There's certain niggas. I don't know if I'm just speaking as a unicorn right now. I've been around some niggas that are even at the top, hot as they are. They not letting Joe Blow Smoke get his shit off.
Well,
Nigga.
that's the
What are you
difference,
talking about?
and that's why we just said, nigga, it's that's
The
why
culture of
Atlanta is
Atlanta.
not. That's why Atlanta
That's the
not like
culture
no
in
other
Atlanta.
place, bro.
Yeah, that's the culture in Atlanta. And just so you clear, bro, I know niggas in Miami to do that shit. You know, Stan on Say La Vie, dude. You know why he has 90? You know why he has 90% of artists that are from Miami? Because he let all them niggas
Yeah,
record.
cause
That's why he has every nigga from Miami.
That nigga like an after school program for the
Yeah.
street. But what I'm saying is that's still like an anomaly. What I'm saying with like the Gucci shit, niggas ain't doing that. Bro, listen, all I'm saying is niggas are not letting their fire get to another nigga sticking it pause and it having a potential of being bigger than theirs. That's all I'm saying. Most niggas in this entertainment business, they wouldn't dare let a nigga. I wouldn't give a
But
fuck who you are. They not letting a nigga.
that's why we giving Wayne props because he actually did that though. That's the point.
Yeah, I think Wayne
did it twice.
Wayne did it
Bro.
what?
He did it twice.
But none of the niggas that you're mentioning are signed to Gucci though. That's the only thing that's crazy.
Hold on. Like he said he did it twice, and we talking about
Like
Nicki
that's
and
the
Drake.
easiest thing to do, nigga. Doing it once is the hardest thing in the world, nigga. Doing it twice is it's the hardest
He
shit
said
ever.
we did it. He did it twice, and we talking about Nicki and Drake. This nigga is crazy, bro.
Thanks.
Question: What artist on 1017 did Gucci blow up?
No, I'm not saying he blew up, but another nigga that do it on a smaller
Enchanting.
level. Another nigga that smaller level that do it.
Rest
I
in peace,
like the nigga
Enchanted.
Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker is that nigga authentic with that shit.
Oh,
When
but like
I'm
you
talking about
gotta get him Pooh
giving
Shiesty,
niggas
though.
Hold on.
opportunities, that nigga that's a
Sauce
real
ain't giving no niggas no opportunity.
shit bullshit.
They nigga, my son worked with nigga Sauce, my little nigga. Sauce ain't giving shit. Niggas is
At
paying
all. That nigga's
20
a
and
pimp,
40.
nigga.
Niggas is paying 20 and 40 bands to do shit. What do you mean giving? When you say give, exactly what do you mean?
We were just having a conversation in this room this morning where niggas was playing 20 and 30 and 50
No,
in
but
niggas'
my
hands at a
question
radio
is,
station.
I'm an old nigga who's dumb. I don't know what the word give means. So when you say giving niggas opportunities, what do you mean when you say that?
Okay, so what I mean is there's certain niggas that are not getting next to niggas, period.
No, you
There's
said
certain niggas,
Sauce specifically.
yeah,
So when
with
you say
Sauce. So
giving,
I've seen Sauce, like with a white boy from Florida. I've seen him get around niggas. I was like, all right, I give this nigga a shot. Like, okay, I fuck
no.
with this
They
nigga.
paid for that shot.
Even like the zillionaire dough shit. The
No.
nigga pop up,
They
show up. All I'm
he
saying is
ain't
there's
listening.
certain niggas that don't do that, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
No,
There's
stop.
certain
You
artists.
pay. Hear me out. Sauce money gets paid. You ain't giving niggas shots. I know that for a fact. Sauce is my little him, his daddy. Is that like these niggas work with my son? Like these is my little nigga. Sauce ain't giving shit. Show me a
Not
nigga
saying,
who he gave
I'm
something
not
to.
saying giving a nigga some shit for
Your
free. All I'm
exact
saying is
words
giving a
was
nigga a
Sauce
shot.
Walker.
So
Your exact words of Sauce is giving niggas
yeah, so
shot.
I'm saying giving
He's
a nigga a
not.
shot. He did a
No,
drop for my
them
dog for a
shots.
couple bands, right? But he
No, not
still
a
gave a
couple
nigga the
bands.
time of day.
Not a couple bands. A 20 piece.
Nah, it wasn't a 20 piece. It was like a
Yes,
10.
it
Like
was.
it was a drop for a fucking for a restaurant. Anyway, it's in Fort Lauderdale. Anyway, what I'm saying
Oh, a
is
drop for a restaurant
most
ain't giving niggas a shot.
listen,
That's
all I'm
him doing a
saying,
commercial.
I got you, gang. All I'm saying is there's
You be
niggas that's
lying,
not
man.
doing that. There's
No,
niggas
a
that's not
nigga,
doing that, bro.
you paying niggas for commercial ads, they are doing ads. When you said Sauce is giving niggas shots, you made it sound like he was looking out for other
Yeah,
rappers.
this shit get
No,
convoluted and we
niggas is
start listen, there's niggas, and I don't know if y'all niggas just don't know these niggas, but there's niggas that ain't giving shots, period. They not even giving looks.
okay.
I know niggas that get merch from niggas. I know niggas that get things from different people, right?
Bro, I'm only
They know
addressing.
hold on. I've seen them niggas still turn a nigga down hey yo, no photos, hey yo, no.
Listen
No,
what I'm saying.
I seen the nigga saw stand in the
Listen what I'm
spot
saying.
of niggas and give niggas shots
Niggas.
on their podcast and give
Hold
niggas
on,
We
bro.
taking
conversations.
the conversation a whole nother
Yeah,
place when
you
we talking
taking it.
about
I'm going
pictures
to
and
you
shit.
to
He
specific.
said no photos,
You
like
said you
No, old girl was
specifically
right. He's looking at
said.
it from a fan
Hold on, real
perspective,
quick.
bro.
Hold on, real quick. You specifically said you've seen Sauce Walker give niggas shots, and then it went into he did an ad for a restaurant. Nigga, that ain't giving nobody no shot.
Yeah, that's a
That's
nigga
him
paying you. Yeah, and then
to
talk
do an
about the
ad.
restaurant.
And anybody
Cool,
to
cool,
do
cool. Let's move
music with
on.
this nigga, you paying, bro.
I've seen niggas he gave a free feature to, bro. It's okay. Let's move on.
Who?
We
Who?
pretending right now. It's
Name
okay.
one.
It's cool. It's cool. We pretending.
No,
We're not
I
gonna
want
fuck
you
up
to
nobody.
name
We're not
one.
gonna fuck up
Stand
nobody's
firm
business.
on your
We
word.
gonna move
Name a
on,
nigga
bro.
he gave a
We
free
gonna
beat
move on,
to.
bro.
Free features, my nigga. Sauce do not do free features, my nigga. It's
I
not
want him
like
to
that with
name
Sauce
these
Walker.
niggas.
I
Y'all be
guarantee
in
you.
this clubhouse just running your mouth saying bullshit.
Hey man, let me say
Nah,
this.
I'm out
Let me
here in
say.
Houston. That nigga is
Let me
not
say
doing
this.
no freaking free
Let me say this
features with
clearly.
nobody, nigga.
Let me
He's
say
not.
this clearly to anybody. I don't give a fuck who take offense to it. Niggas got to be okay with being fans. Everybody's not a fucking expert in any field.
Never said I was an expert.
Well,
Anybody.
when you mention the nigga's name who I know, and
When you speak,
that's a lie.
when you are speaking on particular subject matter about things that are transpiring in Atlanta with Atlanta artists and Atlanta executives and Atlanta studios, where niggas run through every day and do real business with these
Yeah,
people.
y'all
That
talking
is
about another part, and I'm not talking about that.
Sauce
So
is in
let
that's
me
why I
Houston.
tell you something.
digress.
Hold
That's
Let me
why I
tell
on.
you something.
digress. That's why I
Hold
backed
on,
up.
hold on. If you utilize someone's studio, that does not mean they put you on. That does not mean they signed you. That does not mean they gave you a deal. That does not mean they gave you money. That means they allowed you to utilize a resource, which is a studio. Whether they allowed you to use it for 1 day, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. If they didn't sign a contract with you and walk you into a building and get you a deal and do business with you, they they just allowed you to use their studio, which is a kind gesture. And they probably figured out a way to write that shit off and get some money from that, even if they didn't charge you. Somebody got charged for it.
I
Believe me.
got
Well,
you,
the
but
niggas,
we
the
talking
nigga said
about
sauce,
two
man. I'm
different
just addressing that. Like, nigga, I don't
We
know
gotta
about
perspectives.
stop
who,
So
doing this,
I know
bro.
a
We
but
nigga
gotta
that
have
sauce
hold on.
ain't
G
put
League.
niggas
I
on.
know a
We
nigga
gotta
that
create
did
a
some
G League.
videos with
Hey,
Sauce. When
Dean.
Sauce was running,
We
I got
gotta create a G League for this shit. I'm tired. We
Hold on,
gotta create a
hold
G
on,
League.
Dean. Let him say what he's saying so I can hear this boy. What'd you say?
yeah, I
Say,
know
oh, y'all done
a
let
nigga
Pedro
like doing
sway from the last point. Hold
that
on,
did.
you know a nigga like who?
Damn,
Some
like
nigga that
every
shot a
time I
video
talk, we
for him.
Yo, hip hop need a G League.
The nigga
a video
hip
for him.
hop is
Chill,
a G
bro. Like,
league.
hey, bro, y'all get so pompous, bro. Y'all, hey, y'all get real pompous. I be a student, bro. Like this shit getting crazy, bro. Like a nigga
No,
can't even
what
talk.
I'm
Like
saying
nigga,
is when
like
you say
you
a
think y'all
nigga's
niggas the only
name,
niggas that touch money? Okay, can I talk though?
no, it ain't
Y'all
about
like
touching
this
Ain't
ain't
money,
about
man.
embarrassing
Just
money.
almost.
Man,
you
what
So
you
money
this
got
shit
to
telling
do with
crazy.
this
lies,
So
shit,
nigga.
man?
why
Ain't
we
about
little
money.
boy niggas? I'm
He
just trying to
missed
speak.
half of it because he was in a major. So he came in on bits and pieces and he's
I'm
taking
not
too far.
wrong, nigga.
Nah, it's okay
No, you
being a
just told
student,
a
Pedro,
lie,
Pedro,
though.
he
but
made
Pedro,
Don't
you be
speak.
talking about stuff like it's facts sometimes, though, and
I'm
I think
talking about
you're
a
supposed to
fact.
be.
I know a nigga. Hold on. I know a nigga that I was working with. The nigga did some he did some business with Sauce or whatever. Nigga from Fort Lauderdale. I don't want
Well,
to
you
fuck up
did
niggas'
business.
business.
That mean there was an
Niggas.
exchange
Hey
of
yo, niggas. Hold
commerce,
on.
my nigga.
Hold on. Niggas is making it seem like oh they the manager and this is how they get paid. So cool, whatever. But a
No,
nigga
no,
had
no.
did business with a nigga, whatever. The nigga took the nigga to the script club, whatever. Niggas is hanging out. Nigga came back to the hood. Did a little podcast with one of the little homies in the hood for free. This got on the nigga shit, popped it for 5 or 10 minutes. That was crazy. Another nigga, hold on. Another nigga would have charged him crazy money for that. All I'm saying is Sauce did it on the love. Sauce was also fucking with the nigga. He was like, damn, we already 2 songs in. I'm gonna do the other one for free. I'm feeling it. The nigga was felt it, put a couple bars on that motherfucker, patched in. He got the other nigga, I think he was trying to sign one of the niggas or whatever. But either way, it didn't fizzle out. The shit was on the love. He comes back all the time through South Florida. It's the same love. He stops by. It's woo, 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 woo. All I'm saying is now it's looking like it's on the business side and y'all getting
Look
y'all
at God
business
working.
acumen off, which is cool.
Look at
So I'm just
God,
gonna digress
King.
on certain topics because we
No,
having a
bro,
business
just
only
like the
topic, and I
nigga.
Okay.
got you.
He just
Well,
fans
what
of the
you
nigga,
did
bro.
do?
I'm
No,
not
no,
fans
no.
of
Let me.
nobody. I don't even like the nigga music like that,
Okay.
gang.
Well, let me say what I'm saying. What you
Only way
did
I know
do?
the niggas because he came through the hood. Stop playing.
Okay.
Like y'all niggas
So
be acting weird.
no,
Fan of who?
what you did do was this.
I'm a fan of my big homie.
Oh,
Trick my big homie.
can I talk
That's
now though?
who
Oh
Can I talk
I'm
man.
a
now?
fan
Because
of, nigga.
you flat out told a lie, and I'm gonna tell you where you told it. Lake was talking about one thing, and then you said, "Well, niggas like Sauce be showing niggas love for free." And then you just sat here and said how niggas exchanged money, and then after two, oh, he threw a couple bar. Yeah, but that nigga ain't doing nothing for free, nigga. I know everybody in the camp. I'm in TS. I be at the factory on a regular. Like him and my son is super tight. Like I know how this nigga works. And what you just said to in context of what Lake was saying, you tried to make something seem like it was something else. I just caught it, and yeah, you
Not trying to
lied.
make nothing seem like it's something else. Even
Yeah,
his
well, yeah, you
brother,
did.
even the other twin, Sancho, before he got popping, I never knew the nigga was a rapper. The nigga used to come through all the time with the hoes or whatever and
Coming
be
through
put
ain't
down.
putting people on.
Hold on. Listen, maybe we looking at it from 2 different angles, kid. But we not gonna just say, oh, because you on your business act. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I'm connected to.
Ain't
That's
I
nobody
know who
said
that
but the
nigga
shit
nothing.
get
is though.
weird.
Oh
No,
my
but what I'm
No, I
saying is
know who that nigga is though. I ain't gotta know you.
I got you. But all I'm saying is I've been in studios where niggas gave a nigga a verse and it was on the love. Versus me being around another nigga and this nigga won't do shit for you for free. He won't
So who
this
does
okay.
Sauce
nigga,
get a
he
free
don't care
verses
how much.
to?
Hold on, listen, all I'm saying is I know a nigga that won't give you anything on the love. Every time you do business with him is gonna be a pay. Every time.
So
Okay.
give
That's
me the nigga's name that Sauce gave a freebie to. I'll wait.
nah, cause it sound like you finna go tell the line leader or some shit. We good, bro.
No, no. I
We
mean,
good. I'm
Sauce.
wrong.
Hold on, no.
I'm
So
good.
here go. No, here go the deal.
That was
Sauce is
funny.
his own boss. Who the fuck I'ma tell?
I
I'ma
absolutely
just
know
ask
that.
a
He
question.
was in the hood when none of y'all niggas there. So I
Who was
absolutely
in
know
that
niggas
man?
on
I've been knowing
boss.
this nigga
I don't
since he
want to be in
was.
the hood.
He was by himself. All
I
I'm
don't want to
saying
be
is
in the hood.
It must have been
Y'all
a
niggas
good
be
day.
lying,
He
nigga.
caught a nigga in the hood by
Hey,
Stop
himself.
the
son, what you
cap.
say? They be
For
lying.
Nigga,
starters.
The combo, bro.
okay, cool, cool,
Anyway,
cool.
back.
No problem.
I'm listening to real.
Niggas doing all that about
My
I was
boy,
just
you're in the
sitting there
matrix. You
listening,
just
man.
gotta let that go. You're in the
It's
matrix.
done.
Nigga, Shy say
all this
niggas
shit
be
be getting
lying,
weird.
bro.
Yeah, well, that was a lie, flat out. I don't know what that nigga talking about.
How are you telling me,
Say the name then. Who he do a
nigga,
free verse
my
for? That's why it's a lie. You ain't standing on
big
shit.
thug right now, nigga, he in my city right now.
What's his
What are we
name?
talking about?
What's his
No,
name?
we
Quit lying,
nothing.
nigga. You
You
lying.
be going crazy.
I call Sons on the phone right now. Anybody on three-way? Hey, Sons, did you do
You could
free?
call that nigga on the
I
phone
said,
right
did you
now
do
and
a
ask him
free
about
verse
Taser
for
out of the city, nigga.
what's the
Nah, bro.
rapper's name, nigga?
You don't even gotta tell the rapper name. Just ask him the hood. And I bet he'll be like, oh yeah, them my little homies.
Niggas go
I fuck with
everywhere.
them niggas on the spot.
Nigga,
Woo woo woo.
there ain't a
Cool.
hood. There ain't a hood
No
you
problem,
niggas
bro.
live in.
Hey
There ain't a hood
Rashad,
you
I
niggas
keep
live
telling
in
you
this
niggas we can move
clubhouse that I
on,
can't
Rashad.
tell you about. That don't mean I gave a nigga freebies.
Cool, Rashad. We can move
Thank
on,
you.
bro.
Let's move on then.
Y'all
All
doing
right,
that.
what's the
We're
new
lying
topic?
on
What's the new
niggas.
topic? What's the new topic? How about those Cowboys? Fuck.
Man, fuck them Cowboys. Them bitches ain't doing shit for 30 years. They ain't gonna do nothing this year.
Hey,
Next.
Gene, I just wanted to add one more thing before we move on. If
No,
y'all
I'm
are
talking.
artists,
We can keep it on the music talk. I just ain't feel like hearing that shit no more.
if y'all are
But
artists, make sure y'all check y'all statements. Because as a CFO, I be spreading expenses.
Jewel, you talking to people that don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You talk,
Like
Jewel,
people not receiving statements.
Jewel, these niggas ain't listen. I remember one
Like
year.
Jewel, what we talking about? There's only
Jewel, I
like three
remember
or
back
four
in the day.
people on this whole platform that's receiving statements.
Hold on, hey Jewel, I
Who
remember back
not
in the day.
receiving statements? Like, why we do this?
Hold on, Jewel, listen to this.
Ain't
Back in
nobody
the
saying
day,
nothing to you, bro. He just talking in general,
back in
bro.
the day, my nigga in Memphis, Superman.
Saying, but
We hold
why
on,
we?
Jewel. This nigga thought he lost his two-way. I ain't gonna. Well, I'll say Daryl. I ain't gonna say his last name, but he was working at Sony. He was like, "Hey man, you need a new two-way? I got money on Nas's old budget, man. We get you a two-way in the morning." He's like, "No, I ain't losing my."
Yeah, everything getting
Well, no,
charged
it's
back to
funny.
somewhere.
No, the reason why is when I get my studio expenses at the end of the month, I don't be looking at the hours every artist is in the studio, nigga. I be spreading that shit all kind of ways, man.
Hey man, the top artists usually feed the underlings. I don't
Of
fuck with nobody.
course. Of course.
A lot of it go the other way too, though, Rashard. If we got a straight lemon, a straight loser, I'll park all kind of bullshit over there too, because they already a loss.
Yeah. People don't know how to move them lines around, man. Moving them lines around is goddamn what keeps what keeps business going.
Niggas know how to move
Fuck
them
the
lives
music
around though.
Here go
No,
Shy
I,
ass,
I
y'all.
learned I
Here
learned
go
from I
Shy
learned
ass.
from a small hat, man. When I
Shut
first
them
became a
white lines,
CFO of a
huh?
label, I reached out to a mentor, and he had been running labels for years. He came from like Jimmy and them camps, so he told me, he showed me all the secrets, man. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
man.
Nigga be knowing how to move them lives though. What that motherfucking Django?
Just
You
want niggas
muddling.
to be
Hold on,
informed,
Django.
bro. Be
What he saying,
informed,
Django?
bro.
You muddling the line. You muddling the
Bro, this shit's bad out here, bro.
Be informed,
This
my
is
nigga.
another
That's
reason
all
why
I
hip
tell
hop music,
everybody.
the hip hop music industry is fucked up, honestly.
There
Because
is no hip hop music industry. There is the
rap
music
music,
industry. And
black
niggas gotta
music,
learn the business of
it
music,
is.
man.
It is. Again, I say this a lot of times. Y'all be laughing at me. You don't see this kind of shit happen in pop music as much as you see it happen in hip hop music and R&B music.
It ain't
Because
them
niggas ain't being humble and talking to niggas on a peer to peer platform. If we're all doing music, I asked a brilliant question this morning in the room when I heard the other nigga talking about the radio spins, because I've known niggas that spent 100, and the nigga was saying, "Hey, bro, it don't even take 100, bro. You should be spending 25 to service a record." All I'm saying is sometimes we be having different conversations because we coming from different corners of this
no
thing, right?
he's
So
saying
hold on,
25 at a
I
time to
got
go
you.
from
So
region to
so
region. You
some of
missed
us,
what he
hold on.
said.
Yeah,
So
that's
some
a
of us don't
regional
know a
mix
nigga that can
show
get. Hold
campaign.
on, some of us don't know a nigga that can get 10,000 to the radio service. Some niggas don't know a nigga that can't get shit. Some of us know niggas that can get millions served to a station or some shit. Doesn't matter. If we all coming with the standpoint that for hip hop or whatever this room is, I mean, like it should be that. But
No.
niggas trying to
Well,
throw
like
away their
Lake
titles and
said
shit.
earlier, all
That
hip
shit
hop
weird.
just because you in the room, you don't get the same treatment as a Nas or a Jay Z coming up, just starting. You don't get the
So
same
who's the
treatment.
Nas and Jay Z?
What?
Yeah.
Hey
Nas
Pedro, you
is
gotta
Nas.
just
Been
let that
drinking
other shit go, bro.
motherfucking Drake.
Nah, because niggas talking like they ain't. I got writers credit too. Like nigga, I'm getting money too. Like
Pedro,
what is
you
Yeah.
niggas
gotta
talking
let
about?
it go,
Nobody's
please.
talking like
You
that, bro.
have to let it
What we're
go.
saying is, go ahead, Callie. My fault,
No,
sis.
I was just telling Pedro, I get it. Like, it pissed you off, but you gotta let it go. We can't
Nah,
keep.
but niggas is trying to little boy niggas.
I
I
know.
haven't
Okay,
named. I
it,
That's a
it
never
hurt,
name
problem.
drop in
right?
these rooms.
But you
Hold on.
just,
I never name drop
you should
ever.
You
cut it
just
out.
name dropped Sauce Walker, nigga.
Nigga, I said I know a
Is
nigga.
that
I don't know that nigga. That's not my homies. We did business with a nigga.
you? So that means money was exchanged, right?
Yeah, for a one
There
time
wasn't no
period.
freebie then. That's
It
all.
was a
I
freebie
just
after
call
that.
cat.
But it looks like I'm talking to a bunch of niggas that be the computer niggas, and that's cool because we need you niggas too to understand the
Computer
business.
niggas.
But all I'm saying is sometimes where the streets and the corporate got to meet at, we get a it's like a bad taste for both of us. Maybe y'all got a bad taste on me,
Rashad,
and I get
please
a hold
disagree.
on.
He got a
I
buy one,
got
get
you.
one
I
free.
got a bad
Please.
taste.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no, no. We don't have to
Y'all
agree.
heard this nigga feeling.
Listen. This is a great conversation we having, right?
You know
Sometimes
that the
we come
corporates
at
don't always have to
I
meet the streets, though.
I
The
I
corporates can
got
say,
you.
man,
No, no,
fuck
no.
y'all.
I got you. And sometimes the streets they never gotta meet you niggas. Niggas do just fine, gang.
Yeah, he not
All I'm
letting
saying,
this shit go,
hold
bro.
on. All I'm saying is this is the reason why this doesn't happen in pop. Because nobody in pop doing this to the other nigga that's trying to operate in the same space. It
Yes,
looks
it
like in
does.
this space, hold on. What happens in this space is a nigga want to do the dick swinging shit. I didn't come in with no bullshit. Usually I'm on
Oh
troll.
man.
Nah, like that shit mad weird, bro. But then when
Pedro,
niggas
we're
get
Usually,
to the
you
spot,
said
sorry.
usually you're a troll.
Rashad, stop
yeah, like
kidding.
come
'Cause
on,
he's
bro.
gonna
Like
Now
that
I
keep
was
shit
just
doing
weird
it.
as
letting him
hell.
know his
The Gucci
reputation
shit was kind of
precedes him.
bullshit,
Pedro,
but I
Pedro,
feel
we're
what you're saying
sorry. We
though.
didn't mean it. We're
You
so
ain't gotta
sorry you're
say
feeling
sorry.
hurt.
We not on that. I'm just gonna check this
Then
shit
what do you
before it get like
want?
that. We not being no disrespectful. We not being disrespectful at all, sweetheart.
So what's next, man? Fuck.
I don't know. Anything.
Brown.
What did I miss?
In the
Damn,
room
you
with Rashad
dragged
all the
that S
time.
like an
Like that shit
alternative
crazy.
That's
lifestyle,
how
don't it?
that's how he dragged it in that motherfucking record.
Hey man, hey man, it's wild. But I'm a listen to Cali because women are smarter than us anyway
Yeah,
when it
but
comes
right
to
now you
certain
acting
shit.
pompous, and I guess because there's a couple niggas in here, but
How am
we in the
I
room all
Oh
acting
the time.
pompous,
man.
bro?
We in the room all the time. You the DJ for the funny nigga. That's how I knew you from the
Oh
clubhouse.
Bet.
shit.
Like
That
cut it out.
Oh
and,
no.
and, and you know who else I DJ for?
I know you DJ for the funny nigga, the
That,
Ali nigga.
no, that's
We had a
one.
whole
That's
conversation about it, but the day you acting weird, son, I don't
I'm
like
not
that
acting
shit
weird.
weird.
You just
Bro,
Oh
that
listen,
shit
bro.
weird, bro.
man.
That shit
Oh
weird, gang.
You just
man.
told a lie, man, and I was like, nah.
So I haven't spoke to you before? You
That
DJ for
nigga
the
said
funny nigga.
No,
Rashad
The nigga
acting
from
different.
Houston.
I wasn't saying nothing until you
Yeah,
Why he
mentioned
said
nah,
a
the
funny
Sauce.
nigga like
the
that?
niggas get acting crazy.
Chop, shut up.
Yeah, I mean, we on the world
And
Yeah,
I
stage.
can
So
talk
I
and I
child.
can
don't
talk
know.
freely like this because I ain't tied to nobody. Nobody put the shit in my pockets. So I can talk freely, nigga.
No, we
But
all
you
talk
acting
freely,
weird, son.
brother.
No, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no, no.
nobody's
Some niggas gotta
enslaved.
go along to get along. But the nigga
Oh
late,
yeah,
like I
that
don't
ain't
like,
me.
bro. No disrespect. I don't know you, sir. All I'm saying is I'm giving a standpoint from my point.
You got you
Now I
got you
know some of
got you
those
got to
records
get
don't
to
get
know
clear. Hold
late
on,
though.
late.
You
Look,
got no
listen.
you got to
What
get
I've
to
been
know
I'm
late.
not
learning.
even
Hold on.
talking, Lord. What
You
you probably
what
disrespecting the
I've been
most accomplished
learning.
nigga
Hold
in
on.
here.
I get you.
Was that was
What,
that bang?
what, I, that
I
doesn't
think
matter to me,
so.
gang. You keep saying it to anybody.
Shout out
So
to
yeah,
Bang.
so
Nigga, you
late.
in the
Hold on.
Yeah.
So hold on,
matrix.
hold
We
on,
can't
sweetheart.
It
hear
So
should
late.
matter.
you.
So
I
Yo,
wasn't
no,
here for
he's
the
talking.
whole
No,
so
he's
late.
talking to
conversation.
me. Let him
So
say what
late.
he's saying. I
I
got
just
you no
What you
started
just
problem.
learning.
said, it
Hold on,
should
let him
matter
talk to
because
late.
context matters because
Let
you
him
said niggas
let
trying
him
to
talk to
little bro
late.
you.
Cool,
So
cool, cool,
a
cool.
nigga
So
can't be
late.
trying to
So a
little
nigga
bro you
just
if
started
he has
learning. Hold
more
on. So
expertise
some
than
niggas
you.
in my corner, as crazy as it sounds, niggas just started learning 5, 10 years ago that yeah, some of the records that y'all doing on the love, or you might throw a nigga a 10 because he in the city, or a nigga might be affiliated with the gang or the hood that you with. That shit not even gonna get cleared. So yeah, niggas just starting to learn shit like that. What I expect from you niggas, the niggas of upper echelon that know this shit, is when niggas come around, don't be all pompous and shit. Don't be like, oh nigga, the money is there. Niggas ain't asking for
I
no
don't think
favors, no
anybody was
handouts.
being
You
pompous
All
though,
no no
bro.
no.
contradicting
What I'm
yourself though,
saying is
bro,
I don't
because
know
you
who's
can't say
accomplished.
you
I
contradicting
got
yourself,
you,
bro. I've
gang.
been in here for the last 15 minutes, bro. You just contradicted yourself. Either you're looking for advice, and then when niggas giving you advice,
We having a convo, gang. We have a convo.
you was questioning that second guessing
another
you
dick
just
eater.
said,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get out
when
your
I
when
way.
he
just said,
got
hold
money
on,
and shit.
I just let you talk. When I just said you just basically just called out the most accomplished person there, and you said that
I
don't
don't
matter.
know who's
You
accomplished or
listen,
not, bro. We have a
okay,
combo.
let me finish. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. How can you make a statement like that, but then turn around and say something to the person who can give you the information that you seeking. You can't have it both ways, bro. Either you're gonna be humble or you're gonna act like you know
I'm not
everything and
humble.
accept the consequences when you fall on your face. You
I'm
can't
not
do
humble.
both.
I haven't fell
He
on my
said,
face.
"I'm not
You
humble."
not
Yeah,
humble, but you calling other people pompous is crazy.
yeah.
I'm
That's the
just saying,
problem.
bro. Don't act
That's
like
Yeah,
you
that's the
but the
acting.
problem.
argument
We
don't
supposed
make
to
no
humble
sense,
ourselves
bro.
to you. We
Just
can't be
argument
you.
to argue.
Rashad, you hurt his feelings. That's what happened.
How did I
It's
do?
like
Oh, I
if you
forgot.
take you making it
Because he
personal,
told
it's
you
not
that
personal.
Boss gave the boy a verse for
I
free.
forgot. I forgot. Callie, I'm listening to the
And it
sisters,
triggered
man.
him.
Yeah,
He's
but Kali, niggas gotta know about the space. Like trap rum has become to a space where
I'd
the,
have
the,
been
the
Ben,
industry,
I
the
feel you.
industry
I
people,
do.
the
I
industry
get it.
people in this space are legit. If you don't know that when you come in here, then you shouldn't be trying to question people.
Bang,
That's
bang,
true.
hey,
Yeah.
bang. You got my number. You call me. Hey, and you know we look out for niggas, man. But we don't look out for niggas. Like if you in the food line and we make you a plate and then you throw the plate back in our face, how many times you think we gonna try to feed you?
Or you critiquing the food. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah,
Nobody
you
told you to
hungry.
get in line.
we we always food gang food. I respect everybody in here. They come out disrespectful. So
You kind of did.
No,
Bro,
you kind of did because when
if I
people was
go to
giving you
somebody's
knowledge, you
house
I
start talking
and
about
and
money,
they
like how
offer
you
me a
have
plate
money,
of
and
food,
nobody
bro,
said
said,
nothing
it's
I
about
said,
the money.
impolite for me to say I
hold
don't
on,
like this.
bang, hold on. You cheerleading. So what I said is I knew something from my
Just
aspect
get
of the game. You
No,
don't know
tired.
who
bang
I
is
am.
bang is
I'm
talking
very
from
hold on, I got
experience.
you, bang. Hold on. And I'm talking from experience. I gave a scenario and somebody said, you're a liar. The only reason why I'm taking offense is a nigga called me a liar. Seriously.
I
That
told
that
you
was
that's
that
what
was
happened.
Because you
me.
can't
I'm
name
gonna
20
own up
niggas
to
that
that.
Like
did
you
That
know,
was
negotiate and went up.
100%
I
me.
told you.
So let me do this.
the
Let me.
first time you told me you DJ for the funny nigga, I
Oh, oh man,
He
Yo,
keeps
you gotta
saying it
keep,
he
too.
yeah,
Why
trying
the
to
can't
play
DJ
you
with
for the
stop
me.
funny
it?
niggas
I know
disrespectful.
Yeah,
it
Like
he
nigga
play. He
DJ
trying
for
to
a
play.
million niggas, bro.
Yeah, like just the funny nigga.
He trying
And
to play you.
no, but what's
For
funny
real,
is
he
I'm on a
is. He has
100
no
city
idea who
tour,
you are.
2 years consecutively touring, active. You think I'm just doing that? And we selling out venues, and the bag is crazy. But like, here's what I'm saying, bro. When you
that nigga funny. I never said
no, it ain't about that. That's all good. But when you say you tried to put something in a context that wasn't there, and I called it because you're talking about people I'm in direct contact with, and it's like nah, that's it's just not true. Like when you say something that's not
it's
true, you could
true.
build.
And we
There
go and
could
we
be
gonna keep
people.
bumping
Hear me
heads
out.
because you keep
Let me finish and then you can go. There could be people in this room that know other notable people in this room and they go, well, damn, he doing that. And you may lead others to believe something that's not true. And they could run across these people with certain expectations based off something you said, and they'd be like, huh? Man, get the fuck out. And that could lead to disrespectful shit, disrespectful words, street shit, because these are still some street niggas too. Like they not no industry. They doing what they want to
yeah,
do,
but
how they want to do
that's
it.
not true for them. That's
No.
what I keep
Yeah,
telling
okay,
you.
you just missed
I
everything I
didn't
said.
meet
All right,
Sauce as
cool.
a rapper,
I
gang.
keep trying to stop you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
y'all
like
Hold on.
got it. You
it.
got it, bro.
You're
Let me apologize
missing
for calling you a
you're
liar
missing the whole
too.
point, Rashad. I
No,
didn't
I'm
meet the nigga as a
apologizing
fan.
to you. I'm humbling myself to
Like
your to your
I didn't even
to
know who the
your
nigga was before he started. I don't know who the nigga is inherently. I met the nigga on some other shit, nigga. I didn't meet the nigga trying to get a feature
We
or
get
Hey
it.
trying to
man,
get it.
I
I met the nigga
apologize,
in
bro.
traffic.
You got it, big
Like
dog.
you
You got it.
being weird as shit.
You got it,
No,
big dog.
no, I apologize just now. What's so weird about that? I'm owning the
Rashad, you're
fact.
starting the pot. Rashad, please. Just do this one time for me. Let this go, please. Please.
I was being sincere though, Kelly.
I know.
Hey, I've been in this room for a long
So
time this morning,
gatekeepers.
and,
Yeah.
and the worst thing I've heard this morning is, is that how people can't kind of accept the difference between business, gatekeeping, and having a, a business form, right? Everything that you sign to business wise, you got to be compliance. Compliance is all across the board in any business, and people take that as gatekeeping.
That's a fact.
Yep. Well said, my guy.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but what I'm here to say, and I just want to continue the conversation, is there
Please.
different ways around the gate. So some niggas are just part of different fraternities. Some niggas, their mom was a part of a sorority, so they got a different way around the gate, or they got.
Hey, you know what happens
I'm
when
gonna
you
go
go
on
around
mute
that
because
gate, though?
what I'm saying, I guess, is not
Thank you,
true.
Pedro. Thank you,
Like,
Pedro.
that's weird. Y'all
Thank
don't
you.
think that's
Pedro,
weird every time I come off mic?
Pedro,
Thank you so much,
Yo,
Pedro.
just
you
take
know
a
what's gonna
break,
happen when
brother.
you
Just
get
take
on
a
the other
break,
side of
man.
that gate?
Yeah, take a break for a little while.
Niggas. Well, nah, Pedro, you got all this money, man. What you need to
Don't
happen?
tell Pedro what's
I
Pay
gonna
me,
didn't
happen
say
dude.
when.
nothing about money.
You
Oh,
did earlier,
You
my
brought your
nigga.
money up
You
again,
did
son.
Yeah,
earlier,
you
my nigga.
did.
I said it's certain niggas that got different calibers. I never said anything about
No,
money.
no,
Nah,
no,
you said
no.
I get money. You
You
did
said
all
I
right. I
get
get
money
money
too. I
too.
get money
I
too.
said I get money just like everybody else. Everybody get money.
Everybody don't get money,
Everybody gets money, gang.
but
No,
nobody.
everybody
You're not.
don't.
You never brag about it
Dog.
though, bro.
So, hey, yo, every time I talk about the gatekeeping shit or some shit, I get on topic, right? So the young nigga had said something about gatekeeping. All I was trying to say was, hey, yo, I know niggas that, yeah, it's certain different ways around the gates. I've seen niggas that had an easier path because of the network he had. That's just what it is. It's a nigga from Orlando named Caskey. That nigga got an awesome network. That nigga's not a hell of a rapper. That nigga just got a little white boy. He got an awesome fucking network.
Okay, bro. That's
He
fine.
was with Young Money.
I ain't
Like the
gonna lie,
nigga,
you
Thank you,
sound jealous,
chocolate.
bro.
Okay. Yeah, like, bro, like,
You a
Hey,
nigga
Pedro.
can't if I'm born into a family that got resources that you don't got, that's not my fault, bro. And same with my friends, my music industry plugs. You just sound like you just being bitter because you don't have those resources.
I'm not bitter. I got the resource. What is we
he gonna
talking
say he
about,
got
gang?
money
You
next.
just
Hold
said
on now.
a nigga only got some motion because he got a network. Like nigga, that mean he got some motion. It don't got nothing to do with the network. It mean he got motion. You trying to single out one thing being reason shit going good for him? Like no,
Yo,
like
bang,
bro, just
we having two
figure out
different conversations, gang.
how everything you just said sounded like some hater
I
shit,
don't
On,
come from
on,
that side. I'm tied into some of them niggas. What is we talking about, bro?
bro.
All I'm
Why you
saying is from a different aspect.
listen?
I
You
see
know.
the difference.
All right, listen, bro. Words have meanings and context, bro. The way you even speaking, you're speaking to the point that you're speaking like you're hoping that some sort of blessing or somebody gonna come in your life and shit just gonna change. You gotta make yourself visible to your blessings, bro. Meaning
Yo,
take
and
whatever
bang,
you
that's
got
what
in
you
front of
and
you
bang,
and make
that's
it
what
work
you
for you
I
the best
got
way
you.
you can,
Bang,
bro.
that's what you
You,
make
you
think.
gotta stop looking at everybody else, bro. That you never gonna get to where you trying
What?
to get to looking at everybody else, bro.
Knowledge from the youth.
That's hold on. That would be knowledge from the youth if I was a rapper or some shit. What
I'm
the
No,
fuck are
talking
we
it's
about
talking about?
life
bang.
though, bro. You
That's
can't
life
look at what
lessons.
other people got. You gotta look at. Listen, this is what I got.
Oh, this shit getting weird,
Four
gang.
Lego blocks in front of me. Whatever I can build with these four pieces is all I can build. I
Okay,
can't worry
so
about
bang,
what Johnny
so
got
bang. At
six
first, hold on.
pieces. Blake
I
got
got you.
eight pieces. No,
So
I got
bang,
four
I
pieces.
got you.
What the fuck can I build with these four pieces until I get a fifth? That's
young
it.
young
I
boy
got you,
tired of
bang. So
Pedro, man.
hold on. No. So bang. So bang is trying to make it seem like, yeah, I get you. That would be great advice, bang. But where I'm from, bang, let's just speak to the person. I got every idol, I got every person number that in my state I should be looking up to. I got their numbers. I'm with these niggas every day. All I'm
That's
telling
not
you is
true.
from
I
I'm
lived in
telling
Florida. You don't know me, nigga. I
cool.
can
That's
press a
cool. That's
button
cool.
and
That's cool. That's
change
cool. That's cool.
everything down there. What are you talking
That
about, you liar?
Exactly.
I got you. I got you. That's cool. But what Bang is saying is for a nigga trying to get on or some shit. I'm not trying to get on. All I'm saying is even right now, Bang, my cousin, he just did a song with a nigga and it was off a relationship. Just off a relationship. The nigga fucked with him, did a song with a nigga off a relationship. That's not for every nigga. That's not for every artist. There's certain niggas that I've seen that are tied to certain gangs that did a song with another rapper. Kodak is a Z. You know how many niggas in the city got a song with Kodak?
Bro, yeah,
Or
Bro,
get
that shit
pushed?
don't mean nothing, bro. I got
It
homies
means
that
a lot.
have successful businesses. If I'm not bringing business that moves their red line forward to green, then they just gonna be my friend for free, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Having something that's viable or feasible for somebody to work within with their realm of reality that they already got going on works. You can't just ask a nigga to just
We're
fit
not
you in
talking
there
about
just
asking.
because
We're
you
having
know
two
them.
different conversations, Bang. See, Bang, you're trying to appease the room.
I'm
I'm
not
saying
trying to appease
I'm
bro. I'm
basically
Nah,
talking
giving
that's
a
about
bang.
reality,
I'm
bro.
giving a cheat sheet. Okay,
Come,
so
bro,
there's a
listen.
reality. Hold
All
on,
right, listen.
Bang.
This the last
So
thing I'm gonna say,
Bang,
bro.
hold
Listen,
on,
hold on.
Bang.
Let me.
There's
This the last thing
so
I'm
the
gonna say to you,
reality
and then
is
you can
hold
say
on,
what you want.
Bang.
Hold on.
Hold
Let me
on,
just
Bang.
say
So the
this one
reality is
last thing, though. Listen. it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas in this room, right? It's a lot of niggas in this room who are successful in their own right. I could talk to these people. I talk to these people on a daily basis. I do not ask them for anything because nothing I can ask for can help their bottom line right now. I'd rather just be their friend. When I have an opportunity to where it's like, yo, remember you what you got going on over here? I think I have something that can help that grow. Then I'll use my favor or my relationship or my resource. Other than that, just be my friend and have an open window for communication for when that opportunity come. Bro, you thinking niggas owe you something. Niggas don't owe you shit, bro.
Beautiful.
Niggas don't owe me shit. I'm Palm Beach Pedro. I'm my own entity in myself where I'm from, gang. I don't owe a nigga nothing. Nigga don't owe me shit. What I'm telling you, nigga, there's
Beautiful.
Thank you.
still
God.
think Kodak was doing. Hold on. I'm trying to
You talking about hold on, you're in the matrix. It was quiet. You keep going on.
hold on.
God damn.
I'm not in the matrix.
Yes, the fuck you
I'm
are.
not in the matrix.
You're
He
right.
gonna tell
All
us he
I'm
right.
not
not
in
in
the
the
matrix.
Matrix. You're right. Everybody
This
here,
nigga
everybody
think
else.
he know everything.
Everything. He's right.
That's
I'm
a
just
Florida service.
saying I know everything.
That's why I had to
I'm
move.
just saying
You
certain
are.
niggas get signed by who they know.
That's a fact, Pedro. You're right.
Like,
Hey,
like, like
I just want to say if he go around that back way, cross them gates, he gonna have to get in compliant. He gonna find his way back on the other side of those gates.
Talk that talk.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
That's
what
all
that's what I'm
happened.
saying. Like, even if you was to make it cross the border, I don't think you gonna be there long. Cause
Hey,
you don't even
Trap.
want to get with the program. Like,
Hey, Trap.
You might have stepped away, Poe.
Nah, I fuck with Florida. Pedro be making points. The only problem I always have with Florida, they think they Texas. Like they'll literally
No, we don't. No, we don't.
nah niggas will
You
cut
won't
they
even let him finish.
nah niggas. It's like niggas like they ceiling in Florida. Niggas know there's a ceiling and they don't mind it because Florida is so big. They don't mind getting what they can instead of trying to like think they can get something that's in their mind unobtainable. You know what I mean? Because Florida's a weird situation. Clearly, it's the South, but a lot of people don't know about like the boonies. Most people don't know about Belglade. They don't know about country ass places. They don't know about Polk County. They don't know about those
Pahokee.
things. They really just know about fucking Disney World, Miami, and then sports teams. So it's like Florida got like a lot of underrated areas that niggas don't think that people like see them. So when they could get them some bread there, they only think about bread there, and then they think Atlanta is like they Hollywood. But other than that, that's really just it for real, for real. Niggas don't
You from
vacation
Florida?
much. You said what? I cut my teeth in Florida all
We-
through it from
Oh yeah.
Tampa, from Tampa to Miami to Jacksonville. I was in Jacksonville when it was the murder capital. I was a star athlete. Yes, I know everybody and everything. I went to college when Aaron Hernandez was there. I ran through I-95. I was in Tallahassee. I was at the Moon. I was in all those places.
Popping.
It's an interesting perspective that you have.
Absolutely,
Are you
because I'm
from Miami though?
successful
I mean, are
and
you
I
from
was
Florida
there.
though?
I was there and I'm still there and I still do things with people there. So I understand how they think and how they move. I saw Bigger Rankin take over the whole I-95 with his mixtape series. But I saw
Yes,
how much
sir.
niggas didn't really care about a lot of things as long as Florida fuck with them. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I feel like you got the perspective of Florida should care about what everybody else should care about, and we only care about what we care about, which is Florida.
That's
and
exactly
That's
what
that's
he
the
just
most
exactly what
important
said.
he's
thing.
That's
saying.
literally
That's what
what
he
he just
said.
said.
But he's saying it as if it's a bad thing or something.
He just
No,
telling.
he's
He
Nah,
just
saying
telling
it
the
from a
truth.
realist
You
point
say
of
you want to
view.
grow, nigga.
yeah. If you take it as good or bad, it
Grow
is
into
what it
what?
is. It's just the truth.
Everybody can't be Drake. See, everybody got to learn. Get your money, stay in your lane, and do you. See, that's the problem. We
That's what
understand that
he's
clearly.
saying.
If
That's
that was the
exactly what
if
he
that was the
said.
case, Rick Ross would never be Ross.
That's true too.
Also true.
It took what
Luke
10
would
almost
never.
damn
Luke
12
Nah,
would
years for
never
Ross to
have been
become
hold on.
Luke.
We
Ross.
not worried about how long it took, bro. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
that man is in the pantheon as one of the best writers in hip hop ever, bro.
Yeah.
This man,
And
that man pen,
And
he got a
clearly
Hall of
one of the
Fame
best
pen.
beat pickers.
yeah.
He got a Hall of Fame pen and still come home and do tracks with all y'all local artists every chance he get, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
That's
it,
a
and it's
fact.
the and it's the difference between somebody like Rick Ross and Ball Greasy. You know what I'm saying? Like Greasy's huge in the city and
That's what
big,
I was
but
trying to say, but I didn't want to drop no names.
yeah,
Greasy
Nah,
but no,
big in
that's
Florida. He ain't big in the
that's not
city. Greasy
disrespectful at
big
all
in
because Ball
Florida.
Greasy lives in his own realm and that's dope as fuck. But I'm sure him being in the music industry, he would love to have the career that Ross has too. You know what I'm
Basically,
saying?
or even Luke or Trick.
But
think?
even
I'm pretty sure everyone would love to have the fucking career that Ross have.
yeah,
But the point is, everyone can't have the career that Ross has. That's
yeah,
the
that's why.
point.
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
what. Yeah,
Ball.
it's yeah.
That's
That
why
was
Ball. Now we talking my game. That's why Ball writes the records he writes and gives them to the folks, right? Because he understands the game. That's all I was saying, right? So there's niggas like Ball that get looks like from Lil Duval. Lil Duval gave him a look, put him on a song with Snoop. Like that was a huge look for Greasy. So it's like I understand, like we talking some niggas is part of the industry, but I come from a place where that's not really played that way.
I think the biggest disconnect we have in these conversations is, bro. I think you always present it like people are doing these things out of the kindness of their heart. Like,
They
yo,
did.
do you think Ball Greasy writes these hit records for himself and he's like, you know what? I don't want to be big myself. Let me give this record to
Right.
this
That's what
girl.
I was
I
going
mean,
to
That's
ask.
not
we
what
don't know
happened.
that.
That's
Sometimes
We
not.
don't know that.
hold on, that's
No,
what
know that.
we do know that for
that's what
sure
it
because
comes with. Hold on.
he's been trying to be a big name artist forever. I talked to Greasy too. He writes for one of my artists, but he
Exactly.
wants to be a big artist also. He doesn't want to be just big in Miami. He wants to be big everywhere, bro.
I
He
got you,
doesn't
but you
just
know
want to be
how
locally
much
popular.
selfless it takes to give a nigga a record? Like
If that's no, it
No,
doesn't.
it takes
No, my
money.
ngot, that is how they make their money, bro. It's
Lake,
not about
I
Lake,
got
being selfish.
Lake. I wouldn't consider Ball Greasy a city just known in the city. Like Ball Greasy is known throughout Florida. Like Greasy is Florida now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Florida.
what they
Yeah, that's
said.
what I'm talking
Florida.
about. The state. Yeah,
But
Florida.
I
Yeah,
heard you
that's the
say
whole
a
thing.
local hit. He's from
Yeah, but
Miami.
he
I mean, he's from
understood.
Cali.
He understood what I was speaking
He's
on. What I'm
regionally
speaking
successful,
on.
meaning like yo, he's not really big outside of Florida. That's
Yeah,
it.
okay, then
That's all
say
I'm
that
saying.
then. Then say
but
that. Then
but
I
even
heard
with
What did
local.
I
even with
say before that?
You
but even
said
with
local.
Duval,
You
but
said I'm
even
pretty
with
sure he would
Duval
want to be
giving
That's
him
more
That
than a
if
local
legit
you're
hit.
from
though.
Florida and you're only popping in Florida, to me that's kind of local,
That's
bro. Just in my
local,
opinion.
right?
Oh,
that's
okay, but to
Why is
me
that
it's
not local?
that's
to me it's
because of the
not
state.
because
It's a
it's
What
state.
state
the fuck?
exactly,
That's the
exactly.
definition
Yo,
of
The
local,
problem,
bro.
okay.
That's
y'all are saying
literally
the
the
same
definition
thing,
That
of
and
is the
y'all
state.
just not
definition of being
saying
local, y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Local is
Y'all
the
just be
city.
arguing to argue, bro.
y'all
Yeah,
just not
local.
saying
Nah,
shit
like
the
I
way
don't
he
think so.
wants
Like
to
where we
hear
come
it, and
from in
because of that,
Miami,
he's gonna
local is
keep
local,
pushing
bro. That's
back.
the
It's
city.
no different, bro.
Every
Y'all can't say where we
city,
come from,
Ball
every
bro.
Greasy, hold
town.
on.
We're in
We
a
don't consider
nationwide platform.
Ball
We're
we don't
Greasy
talking
is
consider
about
capturing
Ball
Florida
Greasy
local,
is
bro. We consider
Ball
that a
Greasy
big
is
a
performing
monument.
All right, so
In
I'm just
Georgia,
telling you
Alabama.
the rest of the world outside of Florida. If you're only popping in where you're from, the
we're
state,
local.
that's considered you being local,
But
bro.
I
Just
think
being
aside,
Okay,
hold
Exactly.
on.
probably from y'all perspective,
Exactly.
industry
No, no,
perspective,
no.
but
That's
From all
niggas
everybody's
like
It's
us in
not.
the
perspective.
No, it's
street.
just life perspective, bro. That's
Yeah,
life
Look at
right.
it.
perspective.
That's a big accomplishment you did, taking over Florida. We
So
don't
here
look
go the
at that as
deal.
local shit.
No
Okay.
Here
one
go the
said that it
deal.
It's
wasn't a
You
big
can't put
I
your
didn't
accomplishment.
say
own
it
All
best.
wasn't
he
an
needed to give
accomplishment.
him
I just said
was
it's local,
talent
and
or his
I
hustle.
don't mean local is
Florida
disrespectful. I
niggas,
fuck with
man.
Greasy,
Like,
Hey,
bro,
Lake
what you
but
got?
Rashawn,
Low
I know
self
But
we
esteem or
Greasy got
something?
a national hit. He got a
now
national.
Lake
He
Rashawn, I
got
know
no,
what
one.
we
he
gotta
doesn't.
do. I
No, he
know what we
doesn't.
No,
gotta
because
do.
I'm from Miami
I
and
know
He
we
was
gotta
I
do.
know the
featured.
talk that y'all
I
talking
know
about.
what we
Hold on.
gotta
So
do. All we gotta do is
he was
get
featured
Florida
on a
niggas to
national
get
hit.
back the ozone awards. They
He
need to
does.
shut
You
up.
said he has a
They need the
natural hit.
ozone awards again.
The last Ozone Awards was in Houston, though.
I know,
Yeah.
but they love that award, bro, because it's
So
a
is
South
dude
award.
like zero? Rashad, is
Ozone was
dude
like
like
the
zero to
SEC.
Texas?
Yeah, when they were taking place in Orlando.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I
He,
think
he not
I
like
think
zero to Texas? Whoever they talking
no,
about,
I
Ball
think
Greasy from
he's
Florida?
Who?
I think he's a little bigger
Zero
than
to
Zero
Texas, like
because I think he's bigger than Zero because he's writing for other people
Ball Greasy
outside of
definitely bigger
what
than
he's
Zero.
doing. I think but I'm gonna say this: when you talking like Ball is doing stuff outside of the region, but Zero has been on national hits
Yeah,
with
that's what I
Jay
was gonna say.
Z,
Zero's
with
been on
Pun
bigger
B,
records.
with he's been on
Ball
huger
Greasy's
records.
been
So
on
maybe he's
national
like a
hits.
slim thug. You
He's
gotta
been
give
on
him
one
just what
national hit,
he
bro.
must
Yeah,
be.
yeah, you know what? That Cali, that's
Maybe.
it right there. More like a Slim Thug than a
Slim
Zero.
Thug is
So
national
hold on.
though. Slim Thug
So
is
Ball
national.
Greasy, hold on. So Ball Greasy's feature on his national hit wasn't bigger than anything Zero's been on nationally.
No, Zero got a
No,
hit with
Zero
Jay
was
Z
on a
with
song
Zero's
Love.
with
been on a
Jay
So
bunch of
Z.
best
big
life, hold
songs,
on.
bro.
Bro, do you
So
know his song a song can be bigger than the artist. His song is
Yes, that's another thing too.
his
Like,
so
song
what?
yeah,
is
right.
bigger than him.
Okay, so
It's a
educate me.
million
Hold on,
people that
educate
would
me.
know that
So what
song and
song? I
won't
And
got
tell
you.
you
don't
I
know
got
his
you. I
Ball
song.
got you. I
She's on it.
Yeah,
So
they
what
both on
song
it.
was? Hold on, I got you.
Never
So
heard
what?
of Ball
I
Greasy.
got you. So what song was Zero featured on that was bigger
Get
than
Throwed
Best
by
Life?
Jay-Z and
Get
Jeezy.
Throwed. Get
Get
Throwed.
Throwed. And my
Everybody know
nigga
that
Cliff
shit. But
Mack
Pimp
shot
C,
the
Jay-Z,
video.
and
And that was
Jeezy.
hold
Get
on. That was
Throwed.
And we
bigger.
was
Hold on.
in
That was
George
hold
Foreman's
on.
son's
And then he
barbershop
got
at the
Maybe
Slim
time.
I'm
Thug
wrong.
Thug, and then
Hold
he
on.
got shit with Slim
I'm
Thug.
a little slow. So that song
You
that you're
know.
naming
A
is bigger
little?
than.
You
I
ain't
got
slow.
you.
It's
I
just
got
been
you.
a long time since we had
I
a
don't care.
discussion about
I don't
zero.
care.
That's
I just
all.
want to get my
That's
question
all.
out. So that song was bigger than Best Life.
Yeah, Get
Yes,
Thrown
Yes.
Okay,
refused.
cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
it
cool,
had
cool.
Jay-Z. It had Jay-Z and Jeezy
I
on it,
don't
Jay-Z.
care
bro.
who it had on it. I'm
and
asking
Pimp
just a
C.
question.
Yes, it
Yes, it was a
was. Yeah,
big
it was a
record.
bigger record than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Pimp C, nigga.
And what Bang said is the biggest thing more than anything, bro.
Record can
Your
be bigger than the
identity, the
artist.
record is bigger than the artist. You know how many people just consider that little Duval's record? You know the Greasy's on there. I know because I'm in the industry, but ultimately,
Snoop,
how many people
the
are
biggest
how many people
rapper,
let me
one of the
finish what I'm
biggest rappers
saying,
ever is
bro.
on there.
Let me
Pedro, can
finish
you
what I'm
stop
saying,
for a
bro.
second?
Damn. All I'm saying is when people walk around and talk about living my best life, are they saying, oh, that Ball Greasy record? No, my
Nope.
nigga. They're saying Lil Duval, bro. That's what I'm saying. So sometimes your part on that record doesn't mean that you're a big artist, bro. Look, Ball Greasy's biggest song, in my opinion, and I'm a fan of Ball
Nice
Greasy.
and
And like I
slow.
said, Nice and Slow is his biggest record, bro.
Exactly. And he
And
got
and
away with
that and
that
that's
because it's
really
a
a
sample
regional
that
record too.
That
everybody
was him.
know.
Yeah.
That was him.
And
and,
that's
and
a
we and
regional
we
hit.
know we know as Miami artists, and again I'm speaking from a Miami perspective. We know that using shit like that will get us a shine in the platform. That's why he used that song and murdered it like he did.
What yeah, but what is it? That
But
don't
everybody does
okay.
that. Hold on, you see
Yeah,
how
that's
the
Couldn't
young
dope.
bull?
surpass
Hold
it.
on,
That was
you
his
see how the young
selling.
bull just yelled out, "Oh, that's a sample." Everybody use samples, nigga. What are you
Yeah,
talking
everybody
about?
use samples. I mean
Yeah,
shit.
we
Yeah,
not saying
Yeah,
that.
For
but
I'm
that's
us,
why.
saying
Hold
for
on.
it's
That's
the
Miami
why.
artists,
samples
Listen. That's
though
why.
that
Listen.
made
That's
it
why we're
more
having two different
recognizable.
conversations.
How you ain't
Meaning
Bang
even
is not a
saying
nobody
But
anything
knows
what
record.
you saying?
the young
nobody
bull just
knows
wants
who
to get.
Ball
He just
Greasy
wants. Hey,
is
yo,
if you ask
he
them,
just want.
yo,
I
if you
got you. I
ever
got
Y'all
you.
heard
are
the
having
song Nice
three
and
different
Slow?
conversations at the
Bro, there's a
same
lot of people
time.
that don't
God
know who Zero
damn.
is. There's a lot of people don't know who Zero is, bro.
Everybody in
And
here
it's a
know
lot
who
of
he
people who
is.
don't know who
Yeah.
Ball Greasy is.
I
Nothing.
think the biggest
Wait, where we
difference is
going
I
with
think
this?
Zero's identity isn't necessarily from a record. It's just an identity of being like an underground legend in Houston.
yeah, I
I think
agree.
that's
Facts.
the little
I agree.
difference. That's the difference.
I can't tell you 5 songs. I can't.
That's
Because you're not from
You don't
but you
live in
know who
Houston.
Houston.
Zero is, right?
I
Right.
know who Zero is because of
That that's
the
And
that's
that's the
movement
exactly what we're
point.
that he's
saying.
had.
So the
I know he's a
I
Right.
know
so
rapper.
who Ball Greasy
yeah,
is. I don't know who Ball Greasy is, and I'm in Texas. You in Florida, you know about Zero. I'm in Texas. I don't know about Ball Greasy.
And that's
thank you.
fine, gang.
That's
That's
the
fine.
That's
perfect
all
example. Yeah, that's
anybody's
a perfect example.
saying. They're just not saying it the way y'all want to hear it. Nobody's knocking these niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Y'all are
no,
but
you're
defending them
not.
for
but hold on,
nothing.
but it seems like every time we make a point, right? There's a
It
nigga that just
seems
told.
like,
Hold on,
meaning your
damn,
perspective, so
Callie.
that's an emotional response. You're wrong. And they're trying to
It's
clarify,
not
but you
the
keep
young
going
bull.
off.
Y'all just let the young bull bang say that nigga used a sample.
Bang is his own person,
I
bro. You
got
don't
you.
speak
Hold
for the
on.
whole
I said
room.
I
he used
got
a
you.
sample
I got
because
you. But
that
the
made
nigga
it
from
more
Miami was just hold on.
recognizable, bro.
The nigga
Everybody
from
know
Miami.
that
Listen,
song.
hold on. I got you. The nigga
Everybody
from
know that
Miami.
Freddie Jackson
I
song, bro.
got you. The nigga from Miami said nice and slow. The nigga Bangs just showed us that he heard the record because he said it's a sample.
Right.
I know the record. I said,
So
but it's a
so this is
sample so
so
that
that's all. So hold
the
on. So
song is
all
bigger
me
than
and Poe
him,
is
bro.
saying
That was the whole point I'm
from
making.
Florida,
Pedro
a
just want
nigga
to be
from
right
our
about
region
something, bro.
having a
Yeah,
He
just
record like that
not.
that
anything,
you
He
know
know
anything
for
at
that's
this
sure.
huge.
point.
But he
At
wrong
the
about
count of three,
everything.
everybody say Pedro, you're right. One,
Uh,
two,
y'all,
three.
y'all just
Pedro,
Pedro,
you
you're
Joe,
you
you're
that's
right.
why I'm
right.
saying
You
this.
got it, Pedro. You
uh,
got it, Pedro.
Hey yo, this
Vote for
why the South
Pedro.
has something to say. This why we ain't gonna never let that bitch go.
What are
We
you
gotta keep
talking
showing.
about,
nigga, we're
Joe?
You
from
got it, Pedro.
Texas
We
is in the
gotta keep
South,
showing.
my
right.
nigga.
Nigga, I'm in
Nah,
Atlanta,
nah,
nigga.
nah.
What are you
This
talking
shit
about?
You got it,
different.
Pedro.
Everybody in there is
This
in the
shit
South.
different. This
Yeah,
shit
Texas
That's
different.
part of the
probably why
South
we
too,
know who
but all
Ball
right, you
That's
got it.
what
Greasy
What's
I'm
is.
different?
If
saying,
these niggas
Rashad.
that work in the
He
industry
ain't
wanted
even
to say
reading
that,
the
probably
room.
would.
You
What is he
asking
saying is
women
different?
from the South.
Nah,
Nothing,
nah, nah.
bro. Nothing.
This shit a little different, man. This shit seems
What you
like it's a
mean?
little
What
Okay,
what
so
what
underdog.
you mean by
Pedro,
this shit?
what would you like to argue about
You had
next?
one nigga said he didn't know who Ball Greasy was, and that validates the point.
I didn't know who Ball
What are
Greasy
you
was,
talking about?
But you heard the record.
I don't know who Bo
I'm
Greasy is.
but
trying to
that
figure
don't
out
mean I
what's
know who
different
Ball
down there.
Greasy is.
So
I
there's
only
more than
know
one people who
Zero
don't know who
from
Ball
being in the.
Greasy is, but you know about Zero. That's what we saying. You
But
know about somebody from
I
Texas,
only
but
know
we
Zero
in
from
other
being in the
regions don't
background
know
of
about
another
the dude
nigga
from your
video.
region.
So Pedro,
That's what
Right.
we know about him.
Pedro, what's what's different down there? I'm trying. You saying it's a little different down there? Like, let us know.
It's just harder for niggas from our side to make it, right? So even
Not true.
with
That's not
hold
Well,
true.
on,
what is that
It's
either?
a
it's
million
the
Florida.
same
It's a
level.
million Florida
Even
niggas
with a
on
nigga,
right now.
all right. So listen, even with a nigga like Rod Wave, Rod Wave can never. I've been in rooms in this room, right? Ranting and raving about Rod Wave, and niggas won't give him the validity. I don't know. I guess he's not they brand of hip hop, but this nigga's the only nigga that has 6 back-to-back platinums. This is the only nigga that did this shit, right?
And he's
Six
But
back.
doing
Hold on. Six
arenas.
back to
So
back
hold on,
platinum. What?
I got albums,
I don't even think he has. He has 6 albums. Hold on.
6 albums,
I don't
nigga.
think
No,
he's
he got like six.
Right.
6. He don't got he got 6.
Yeah.
But for
So what are
some
you
reason,
saying? Niggas won't give
hold on.
him the validity. He doing
So
he
all
doing
of
He's
so
doing
Yeah.
platinum.
And who
so
disrespected
all,
Rod Wave?
all I'm
right.
saying is if
right.
all I'm saying is it's still a little smut on his name because he from Florida. Niggas ain't really
No,
whatever.
nobody.
No,
No,
Nigga,
that's
shut
true,
up,
nobody
bro.
bro.
talks bad
Sound like you
about
got a
Rod
chip on your
Wave.
shoulder, bro.
Yeah,
Rod
that's
Wave
all that
is
is.
the emo king right
We
now.
want
We know
Florida
who
to be
Rod
the
Wave
underdog so
is.
bad.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nobody rooting against Florida, my guy. If you come out and you make good music, we gonna fuck with it. That's just it. And we fuck
That's
with
it.
Rod Wave.
It,
Nobody saying that
it
we
just
don't fuck
sound
with
like
him.
you
We
just
fuck with him.
around some niggas that's just not trying hard enough, or you not seeing
Why
niggas.
does he keep
But,
saying nah niggas,
but
bro? You don't
because
listen,
you
bro.
you saying
Stop,
all like
He's
stop,
every
showing the
nigga,
big
Bang.
bro.
You
pity
don't know
party
me,
right
Every
Bang.
now, bro.
every nigga can focus on the negative stereotypes of they small town or they city where they from, and you just giving me that energy, like, bro. When I think of Florida, I can name 6 niggas from Florida right now that's big,
Name the 6
that's
niggas.
moving around. Low Shimmy, Lil Tyler, Rod Wave, Kodak
Yeah,
Black, Hot Boy. Nigga, I listen to Florida music, bro.
yeah. That
What are you
Jack
talking
Boy.
about?
It's a bunch of
But then
niggas.
hold on,
It's
but
a
hold
bunch of
on.
niggas
I
from
got
different
you.
parts of Florida,
I
St.
got you. But
Petersburg,
Hurricane
Jacksonville,
Wisdom.
And
Hurricane
he ain't
Darkwood.
even
Wisdom.
named the
All
A-listers,
them
so I
them
tell
Nardo.
you
niggas
he
is from
listening.
different parts of Florida. They
Yeah,
all
and they
got
got
on
motion,
different kind of ways. They all make
and they're
different
all
so
kind of
hold on,
music.
majors,
hold
and
on.
they
So
nationally
now
known,
Bang,
and it
so
ain't
now
been
so now
hard.
Bang.
And they you don't hear them niggas saying
So
none
hold
of
on
the
now,
shit that
Bang.
you
Hold
saying,
on
bro.
now, Bang. You
City
might need
girls.
hold on, Bang. You might need even City
Facts.
Girls. Cool. So now y'all done named 5 niggas that I'm frequently around. So Bang,
Okay.
you might
Oh,
need
God.
somebody to validate that for your
Oh,
standpoint. What
God.
I'm saying is
I
these
don't need
artists, hold
nobody to
on, Bang. I just
validate
want to
that.
land. These artists still have this thing plight. You know how many times I've been around Hot Boy? He like, yo, these niggas, they think we can't rap. They give us a difference. These niggas
Bro,
is
y'all are
fighting us.
two Florida
Niggas
niggas
say the
talking
same
about,
shit. Low
bro,
Shimmy, even the
Exactly.
Low
bro.
Shimmy just had a banger with the nigga Brent Fayez. Nigga,
Yeah.
he got the same chip on his shoulder. Hey, them niggas really ain't fucking with us, bro. They act like we
Niggas say
can't
that
get
in
in there.
every
That's
city. What
every
are you
city,
talking
bro.
Hey,
In
that's
about?
what I'm
California, we
saying.
feel
That's
like
not
that. In Cali,
exclusive to
Atlanta niggas
Florida,
feel
bro.
like they ain't heard of
Right.
everybody.
That's
Yeah.
not
See,
exclusive to
every
And
Florida.
yo,
nigga
and just to
says
be
that
clear,
everywhere.
Low Shimmy is national, bro. And I
Exactly.
watched his. I personally watched his ascension because I managed Lil Tyler, and he used to open for Lil Tyler. So to see that man go from opening for Lil Tyler to getting his own shit to being able to do shows in Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta, he's getting booked in those markets. He's not
Yeah,
local.
yeah.
He's not
We
regional at
fuck with
all.
Lil Tyler. Yeah, Lil Tyler had the
No,
record
I'm talking
with
about
one of my
Low
dogs.
Shimmy. I'm talking about Low
I
Shimmy.
got Low Shimmy too.
Yeah,
I fuck with him too.
yeah.
But I'm saying you said you managed Lil Tyler. So Lil Tyler had a song with my man. That's another thing I was saying with the
Oh,
sometimes the shit
my
that's
You keep
God.
just
wait,
Here
hold on, late.
here we go.
You managed
Third
Lil
party
Tyler,
For
right?
you to
niggas.
have all
yeah,
these
and
friends
Kodak
in
Hold
Black,
close
on,
and
Bang,
Kodak
proximity of
Black,
Bang,
all these
and
Bang,
Kodak.
important people,
chill,
60
you got a
degrees of
lot of
separation,
chill,
complaints,
ass
bro.
nigga, man.
Bang. I don't have any complaints. I'm just
I'm just saying,
naming
you
another
saying
side of the
you in
game.
close
So late,
proximity of
hold on,
all.
late.
Yeah.
We
Let me
done
talk to you
named
then.
Hold on,
about
let him finish.
7 or
He
8
knows
Y'all gotta
somebody
let
that
motherfucking
did
him
a
people.
song with Lil
finish,
Tyler. All right,
You
cool.
manage,
please.
hold on, you manage Lil Tyler, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So a jit from my hood named 50 Jit Stepper.
I
He's on
know
a record
I know
that
50 just step. I've been
hold
in
on. So hold on.
argument with his
Do you
lawyer for the
see
last year.
gotcha. I got you. So do you see the grave mistake that 50 Jit Stepper made before even getting that record done, right?
I didn't know
On his
him
end. I'm not
before.
saying a Lil Tyler. See, listen.
Bro,
I
you be
care less.
asking me
I
shit and
tell
then you
niggas,
cut me off, my nigga.
no,
Do
no.
you
I just want to know from his end that he handled business
I
the
just
correct way.
told you the only thing I know when I jumped in to manage Lil Tyler, him and 50 Just Stepper were going back and forth about the Law and Order record. And I had to jump
Gotcha.
in and clean that up. But like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of his business. All I know is his manager literally hits me up every day, and every time Tyler performs, he asks if he could do it too. That's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So hold on. So
What
this
are
is
you
all I'm
saying?
saying. I come from
I
that
was hoping
side
you
of the
didn't say
game.
that late.
No, this is
Yeah, what do you
perfect.
say?
No, this is perfect. I didn't know. I wanted to name people that wasn't gonna be a big kerfuffle. It would just talk some of the
You don't
business.
name drop
So
though,
50
remember?
Jit.
Yeah,
No,
50 Jit,
this
go
is
ahead. What about it?
y'all don't
50
know who
Jit
50
what?
Jit is. Yo, listen, y'all don't even know who this kid is.
Yes,
Mm.
we
Lil
do.
Tyler is he's the bigger artist. So
Okay,
that's
keep
his
going,
man.
bro.
So I can talk a little. Yeah. So listen. 50 J Stepper didn't handle business correctly. He did it on the homeboy brother shit. He was thinking, okay, I do a song with a nigga. We good, right? You said it, right? So that's
Mhm.
where I'm coming from when I say, hey yo, there's niggas doing songs with niggas for free, not charging niggas. And then after that, the business
But
business
but
get
hold on,
there. The
but
business
again,
gets there.
but hold on, you setting the precedent wrong, bro. 50 Jit didn't do a favor for Tyler. They were both nobodies, my nigga. And
That's what
they that isn't what you just said. You just said 50 Jit did a favor for dude. It wasn't a
I didn't
favor.
say a favor.
They were
I said he did
you
a song with a
That's
nigga. I
what
didn't
you
say he
just
did a
you
said.
just said
favor.
a
You
Your
favor.
just
literal
said a
word
favor, bro.
You
favorite.
just said
Free.
favor,
The
bro.
thing is, you trying to say 50 Jit did it for free, and they both nobody, so of
No,
course they gonna do it for free.
yo, I said he did a song with the nigga, right?
You said
You
It was
said he
He
free,
gave
said,
him
he
whatever.
said,
cash
yeah,
he
why
said
would
Baby,
it
for
let
not
him
be
free,
free if
not
finish.
a
you
favor.
nobody?
Baby,
Why would
let
it
him
He said
cost?
for
finish.
free.
Just let
Why
him
would it
go.
cost?
What?
Why would it cost
Pedro,
if he's
just go.
nobody? You keep saying he did it for free
This
as if he did it
All
as a
right, man.
favor. Why
this
would it
is one
cost
of
if he's
those
You
rare
nobody?
got, hey,
occasions
Leg,
where
you got
niggas
him. He
so
said,
used
all
to
right,
talking
man.
to niggas that don't know
I'm
no
just
better.
asking. I'm asking
We
for my
the
Miami.
nigga 50.
But
Okay,
what's the other Miami nigga that was jumping
so
in?
the
I got a
nigga
question.
50. So the
Who
nigga
Paul?
50. He
I
really
don't, I
Poe.
don't
he
know
had a
nothing about
little
this
he
shit
had
you
a
talking
little
about
scheme
right here.
behind
I
him,
don't know
right?
shit about this.
Paul said, you don't know nothing about this
Yeah,
shit,
my
huh?
nigga. You say all I'm saying is
I don't
when
know
you
shit
say
about this.
if somebody comes to me and they did something they like but I did it for you for free, that presents to me that you consider doing it a favor. I'm just telling you at the time that they did the record because I'm in discussions with the record every single day.
Yeah,
Both of them were recording in their fucking mom's house.
I got
Neither
you.
one of them were
The
shit.
nigga got you, but the nigga 50 had a little steam or whatever, whatever. All I'm saying.
Where?
So what happened? So
Steam
hold on.
don't mean you can charge a
I
nigga.
got you, gang. Listen, just listen.
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about from the street points to the business. That's all I'm going from the streets to the business.
Mm.
Y'all can talk about the business. All I'm saying is, yo, the nigga 50 did
This
business
nigga don't
wrong.
know what
Cause
he
now
want
the
to talk
nigga,
about.
hold on, he's salty now. He feels like, hey, yo, that was our record together. I'm saying, yeah, that could have been, but he did business the wrong way. He went about it the way I would have went about 5, 10 years ago before knowing. He did
So
it on the,
question,
oh, yo,
how
a
did he go
word
about
is
business?
bond.
How did he go about business?
I was gonna ask the same
They
shit.
just did it off word. Hey, yo, you
What you
my
mean?
nigga. I fuck with you. I'm gonna do the record. We're gonna do the record.
You know that
Well,
for a fact?
no splits. Yeah, they had no splits. His managers on Clubhouse all the time. It's my nigga. That's why I was talking about different niggas from different gangs and sets. They tie in. The nigga 50, he tied to some niggas or whatever. All
FYI, Tyler,
Hold on, hold
Tyler,
on, like,
Tyler was 16 years old when he recorded it. His parents ain't educated, my nigga. They knew nothing about splits either,
I,
bro. They
I got
literally
you,
were
but
in the
Tyler got to
exact
the
same
bag
position.
first, and he was able to get the business
and
right.
you're not
No,
contract
that's not what
legal
happened.
until you're
The truth
18.
is, bro, when you look at 50 Just Step In, you look at Lil Tyler, my nigga, one looks marketable, one doesn't. One's a little light-skinned, curly head
Yeah.
nigga, and he's saying street shit, so he's an attractive nigga to do business with. The other nigga looks like every other nigga from Florida, bro. One nigga had a memorable verse, the other nigga has a verse that they never play on the song. How do I know? Because I watched the nigga perform it for the last 2 years, my nigga. Period, point blank. When it gets to 50 Just part, niggas don't even know that shit. All niggas know is I just want a ruby rose. That's the part that niggas know, bro. Period, point blank. I've watched him perform it for 2 years. I watched 50 Jit Stepper, and you can get his manager on here right now. The nigga emails me and calls me every day. He just wants the opportunity to stand next to Tyler and do it. Tyler feels like the nigga played him because he was a young nigga. So that's where the back and forth is going. But what I'm saying is
Yeah,
when two
both of them
people
was young niggas.
hold
See,
on,
the
hold
truth
on, bro.
comes out.
When two
You just
niggas
said the truth.
when two niggas are at the exact same spot, my nigga, and they do a record together, Pluto and YK Nice are going through the exact same thing right now in Atlanta, my nigga. Literally over the Wim Whammy record. One girl is bigger, the
Yeah.
other girl isn't. The other girl wants more attention. Period. Point
We
blank.
seen it with
The
Lola Brooke. We see
Yeah,
it
hey
all
yo,
it
the time.
yeah
hold on, hey yo,
it happens
Late, you
consistently.
just
I'm just saying.
Hold
explained.
on.
You just
Hey,
I'm just
late.
explained the
saying
whole
you.
plight. You
Hold
just
on, like.
explained the whole thing. Perfect.
Okay, now watch this. Soon's what's the name?
50
Pedro.
jits.
So
Oh,
no, no,
Pedro.
no, no, no. Soon's Pedro say what he got to say, nobody say nothing. I'm just going. I'm conducting a social experiment.
Okay.
Yo, why we being nuts, bro? Anyway, yo, that's all I was saying to begin with, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
nigga, they did a song together. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't handle business. I'm on the side of getting
Neither
at
side,
niggas that
neither. Just
don't
be
do
clear though.
business. Hold
Neither
on.
side handle business.
I got you, gang.
Yeah.
But somebody got their business together. You say he was a light skinned curly kid. He
Nah,
had
nah.
wait,
What? No. What
somebody
happened?
just
What?
text me,
No.
so
Late,
What
let's move
happened?
forward. Hold
No.
on.
What?
Let me
No.
finish. Let me finish.
That.
Let me finish.
But
late.
you're setting the foundation wrong, so that makes the rest of your discussion fucked up.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm trying
no,
to
I'm not,
prevent,
because
bro.
I know the other nigga that helped get him
Oh
get
my
some
god,
You
steam
set it
behind him.
up
Just chill.
wrong by
Lake,
what you
bro.
said
follow my
first.
experiment,
Go
please.
ahead. Go ahead,
So
bro.
yeah. So the nigga from Tallahassee that actually the nigga raps pattern against, he knew he wouldn't be bigger than Lil Tyler either. Lil Tyler, light skinned kid, he would get the
Bro,
ad.
you
Hold
Hey,
on, gang,
as if the
gang. Can
Let
little
him
I
light
finish. Just let
skinned
him
little
finish.
nigga don't look like every other nigga in Florida as well, bro. I
yes,
just
the
wanted to
Go
other
say
ahead.
nigga
that.
look like
I just wanted to say that.
gotcha.
Go
So
ahead.
he gets the flow and the style from a nigga named Wiz Having. He's from Tallahassee too. Him and
Yep.
Boston Richie. Him
Yeah,
and
I know
Boston
where it
Richie,
is.
cool.
Lake.
These are my little niggas. I'm telling you. So look.
Mm.
So the nigga Boston, he's been blowing up. He was with the same team as Bobby Fishkill, the nigga that was signed to Rock Nation. Well, he got a management deal with Rock Nation. The nigga Fly got him with that shit, whatever. Anyway, so those niggas started bubbling. Wiz Having knew he could not, that flow, that style wasn't going to be anywhere close to where LaTyler could take it. LaTyler takes it with the ski shit, and it's genius. It's genius one on one. The nigga takes it and he pops. He's a little light skinned kid, looks damn near innocent. Then he gets the goals. He started the wigs. Niggas is fucking with it. The hoes love this nigga. Now he has another record, the Law and Order record. with the nigga 50 J Stepper. The fifth nigga 50 J Stepper is a heavyset kid. He's dark skinned. He looked like he got acne everywhere. He's not attractive at all. Pause. This nigga knows that, oh yeah, I'm on a song. They are playing my part of the record. I'm promoting this shit in South Florida. I got this bitch moving, right? Lil Tyler gets the record, he gets the back and gets managed or whatever before the fat nigga and runs with the record. He doesn't run off. There's no beef, but it's like, hey, yo, I'm supposed to be with you, right? We did the record. They start cutting the nigga apart. They had a version where it was just only Lil Tyler. So that's where the saltiness came from this nigga. And all I'm telling niggas on my end now is like, hey, yo, we've been watching this. Hey, yo, you niggas need to go in there with split sheets and do business. You went in off the love, not thinking that you would be something, but the whole time you did yourself a disservice. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm
So
not saying
so
I'm
hold on,
saying real quick.
hold on. Let me get this, like, because there's tons of the story that he fucked up. So first things first, he didn't have any records with Wiz having before he did Law and Order. Law and Order was the first song Lil Tyler ever
I said he
recorded.
got
Just
the
to be
flow.
clear,
I never said he did
just to be
a
clear,
song with Wiz having.
that
I said
was
he
his
got the
first.
flows from Wiz having. He
That
got the
was the.
flow and the style, the
All right, let me
all that
finish what I'm saying.
Wiz having.
All right, the first song he ever recorded was Law and Order. Like I said, and he recorded in his living room. The reason he recorded was because his mom told him he either had to get a job for the summer or figure something out. So the nigga just tried rapping. That song ended up working. He didn't have businessmen behind him. He didn't know how to market and promote a song. Remember, this is a 16-year-old kid that just dropped out of high school, my nigga. His parents aren't the most intelligent motherfuckers in the world. His parents work in the janitorial space. They don't know the business of music and so on and so forth. You know what happened? A label came and said, yo, we like that kid. Where is that kid? And they went and found him. It's not no local ploy, or it's not a bunch of people going back and forth in Tallahassee and saying, why didn't you do this or why didn't you do that? Tyler's introduction to the music business was Atlantic Records calling him and saying, yo, kid, you're on fire. We want to sign you. That was his introduction. So the same naivete that fucking 50 Jit Stepper had, Tyler probably had more naivete because he had nobody around him. At the time, 50 Jit had the same manager that he has now when they did the song. Tyler didn't have a manager. He didn't have a team. He knew nothing about the music business. He's literally still learning day by day as we're doing this shit right now. So all the things that you're saying he did, quote unquote, from a business side, he didn't do any of that, bro. Not one step of it. Literally, Atlantic Records signed him, and everybody that's with him, Atlantic put with him. From his attorney to his manager, myself, everybody was literally placed with him. He wasn't aware of the business. There wasn't a deal prior. He wasn't more business savvy than 50 Jit or any of that. It was simply two people on a song, like it happens all the time. I can name you 5 other examples. Future and YC, another perfect example. I just gave you an example of fucking YK Nice and whatever Pluto. It happens all the time, my nigga. People hear a song, they see him, and they say, okay, I want this person instead of that person. It's no big Florida controversy or no business that was being handled, or Tyler didn't have a well-structured business and 50 Jit had it. That wasn't the case at all, bro. These are two kids that were just trying to do something creative and ended up popping, and they learned the business as they go. Period, point blank. It wasn't none of that other shit that you're talking about at all.
And a
That's
lot
it.
of people learn the
That's
business as
exactly
they
what
go
I
too.
said, bro. One of them got to the business before. 50 Stepper's business, his manager's not from Tallahassee. They're from they're from Broward. The other one's from Palm Beach. Anyway, they
What
Haitians
I'm
or
saying is
whatever.
Tyler didn't have a
Yeah,
manager. So one
I
nigga
got
has a
you.
business person, another
Got
nigga doesn't.
Yeah, but because they were trying to pop 50 another way. And this is all a learning a lesson, right? All I'm saying is somebody got the bigger bag first, and that's what happens. Somebody gets the attention and gets the bag, and then the other person gets cut out. Usually the other person that got cut out was trying to go on street shit.
It's
50
no,
J
it's not
Stepper.
necessarily
He was
cut out
trying to
because
go,
honestly, nah, let me tell
he
you
was
what
cut out.
usually not that it's
He
not
was
cut
running
out,
with
bro.
street niggas. His
Listen,
managers are
bro,
street
you
niggas. He
just
was running with
yelling,
street
bro.
niggas. They didn't
Calm
know
down.
the business.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Opportunity finds success all day, every day, my nigga. If they thought he was the one, he would still get a deal off that verse. I just gave you Future and YC as an example. Future had a very small part on Racks, my nigga. YC had 3 verses, my nigga. It took somebody to identify, wait a minute, this is the guy with the actual talent. It didn't have anything else to do with it, my nigga. Period, point blank. And obviously, 50 Jit ain't had nothing going since then. So maybe that was just the one record that he had that he got lucky to get an appearance on, my nigga. Because where's the other motion?
I get it. See, we having 2 different conversations. All
What's
I'm
what?
saying is 50
Hey,
Jason that
late.
did the business. He should have had the
What
splits
I'm saying
right.
is Tyler
Nigga didn't
didn't
even
do the
get splits.
business.
He
The
don't even get
business did
paid for the
him, my
song.
nigga. Tyler
I
didn't do
get
no
you.
business. He didn't do no business. All this
Yes,
shit
but now
fell
his
on his lap.
business. But now his business is done. I got it. I got you. What I'm saying is, if anybody's hearing my voice, stop doing this shit off the love and the script. It does happen. Niggas do
It's not
songs
love when
with
you're in the
people.
same place,
I
bro.
got
That's
you,
what I
gang.
keep saying. You present it
Never
like
mind.
it's a
You
favor,
good?
my nigga. It's not love when if two niggas, if me and Bang right now say we want to start a company right now from the ground level, and it's something that I don't
I
have
would
no
tell Bane to
business
get
in
it
and
all
he
in
don't
writing.
have no business
I
in,
would still
we're
tell
at the
Bane to get
same
it all in
place.
writing.
It's not a favor, bro. It's not a favor. No, there was no favor given when they did that song. That's two young niggas creating. That's all that shit was. No favors done. No business was thought about because for real, they didn't do it with the intent of doing business. It was two niggas just doing a song. It ended up popping. That's it. It wasn't no structure. Tyler didn't have his shit together, and Jit didn't. Like I said, it was more the opposite. Jit had more of his shit together than Tyler. Tyler scrambled. He got everybody that's around him as a business person. They were told to be with him. Jit was already moving. You said he had motion in the city. You said that in your own words. You
Yeah,
said
he
it
was he
before
was
we
he
did.
was working the record. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is why I would tell Bang. I would tell Bang to get it in writing, do the business, even if you don't know. Soon as
Bang
you go
has
in
a
the
clearer
studio,
understanding
there
of how
could
to
be a
do it than
split.
you do right now, bro. I think you should be listening to
Right.
Bang's perspective more than you telling
I've been
Bang.
trying.
And that's the
I've been
issue we
trying to
saying
tell
right
you.
now, bro. How are you in here trying to educate people about shit that you're not necessarily like successful in? Like, bro, I'm not in here telling niggas how to be the best real estate agent ever because I'm not a fucking real estate agent. That's all I'm saying, my nigga. If you've been successful at something you're seeing, to me, it sounds like you've been success adjacent a bunch of times, meaning you've been around a
Right.
bunch of niggas that have been successful or maybe been in a conversation or so on and so forth. But ultimately, I don't think that gives you the leverage to be in here telling niggas what they need to do to
It
be
does. I have
successful,
writing
bro.
credits. All I'm saying is when you
You
Oh
do
keep
my
this,
saying you
God.
got
I could have
writing
had way
credits,
more.
bro.
Hold on,
Writing
stop.
credits is not the
Damn.
end all be all, though, bro.
Yo, Bang, cut it out, bro. You can hold my homework, my
See,
boy.
see,
Listen.
no, you on some
I doubt.
braggadocious
I
shit,
doubt
bro.
it.
When you
You
Hold
talk
on,
keep
hold on.
talking
I
about
got one
ego and you
question.
got
No,
the
I
biggest
got one
ego in
question.
here, bro.
what I'm
What
saying
did
is,
you write?
hold on. What I'm saying is, when you're coming from the
country
street,
nigga ain't wrote
sometimes
shit.
you miss
Yo,
a lot of
LP,
shit
chill.
because you're not doing business. You niggas that's not doing business, like you know how many niggas mad or put up because they didn't do the business right, then the other nigga got to the business first,
Well, what
and
did
now
you
it's they
write?
shit.
Because I'm trying to give you some more publishing, man. I want to help
Yeah,
you out.
but the way you just explained that story, you would if Lake wasn't in here and you just explained that story, me being somewhat having a foot in the music industry, I would have left this room believing that story that little Tyler
That you
just some basically fucked up shit.
some fucked up shit and left a nigga on the side.
And yeah, and
Exactly.
he
If
didn't, bro. And that's the whole
you
point that he's
missing
trying
a
to make.
you missing a point. It's not about Little Tyler or
It
50 Group.
is
It's
about
about
that. You're
That's
somebody.
missing
I'm
the
saying your
point.
Hold on. No,
presentation
hold on. Can
presents it
somebody hold
like
on? So watch
one
this.
nigga did
Can
a favor
somebody
for a
show
nigga
Bang
and the
right
other
now
nigga
how
ran
both
off
of
on him.
can Bang
That's how
show
you
some?
presented it, bro.
I got you. Can somebody show Bang since we all smart? Can somebody tell Bang how that could have been a win for 50 Cent Stepper?
Bro, it
Bang
wasn't a
Hold on,
win
understands
hold on, hold
that.
on,
because
hold on, hold
he
on, hold on,
didn't.
Bang. Watch this.
No,
Watch this,
I
Bang.
don't need nobody to tell me, bro. I'm in this shit, bro. First of all,
So
listen.
how
You
could that
listen.
have
Your
been a
your
win?
You just
viewpoint.
asked him
Listen,
a
I'm about to
question. Let
tell
him
you.
respond.
Let me respond.
He
Your
not
viewpoint
responding.
is jaded, first of all, because you just put your own foot in your mouth. The other guy had a emotion. He was already had a little bit of notoriety, and he had a manager. So for one, he should be blaming the people that was already handling him because they didn't capitalize off of the opportunity. And then two, he didn't realize fast enough that they wasn't doing their job, so he didn't implement whatever he needed to do for his own career as an artist and not seeing what wasn't going right and what wasn't moving fast enough. That's first off. Second of all, nigga, just because you do a song with a nigga and a song blow up, don't mean that his team or his people are supposed to help further your career. Now, with niggas, if he did feel like that, then he should have left who he was with and went where whoever was working with Little Tyler, and maybe
Okay,
they
so
shit
that's
would have
not the
moved
question.
a
He's
little
not answering the
faster.
question. So can anybody answer the question? How could this kid could have made it to where he still gets paid off the record and get a knowledge for the
So
record?
he
Yeah, he
does.
need to
So
keep making
he
better
does get
music.
Just so you're clear, bro. He does get paid off the record.
See, you be talking,
Got
you
you.
don't
Yeah.
know, my guy,
So
because if
so
he
all
on the
right.
record, he
So
got to get paid.
just to give you clarity on the record, the reason why the record is still on TuneCore and not like uploaded and you can't really necessarily stream it like that is because of the Law and Order sample. Law and Order didn't clear it at all. So it's still being so Atlantic can't even really see money off the record, bro. The only people that see money off the record is TuneCore, because TuneCore don't give a fuck. That's where they uploaded the record at. So if you look right now, if you go try to listen to Law and Order, it's not going to say Atlantic Records. It's not owned by Atlantic. It's not owned by the major at all, because nobody could clear the Law and Order sample at all. They couldn't clear it. So I don't know what financial gain you're necessarily talking about. And they did end up working out the splits. Tyler didn't know what splits were either, bro. I had to explain to him what splits were. And they worked out the splits on the record. Now where 50 Jit is mad.
50 Jit.
Yeah. 50 Jit is mad because he feels like the record should be split 50-50 because he doesn't understand publishing.
Exactly.
That's where the actual problem is. He thinks he should be getting 50%. He shouldn't be getting 50%.
And this is why
The
that
producer gets
that he's
50%,
spreading
Tyler
is
gets
not cool.
25, 50, and 50 Jit gets 25. 50 Jit feels like he should get 50%.
I
That's
got a
what the
question for you,
And
Lake.
you spread
that's where the real
information with
problem of the
mileage,
record
bro.
is.
You can't do that because if you don't understand it, and we all know in the hood, niggas give you the least amount of details to get the most reaction. So you telling these stories and you explaining these things halfway can lead another young artist or another young
Yeah,
entrepreneur
misinformation.
with misinformation, with the wrong mentality, the wrong approach, and just the wrong outlook on how to get shit done with niggas. You're right. You should do things the right way on the up and up. Paperwork, everything should be in paperwork, so on and so forth. Handshakes is not a good thing to go off when you're dealing with this shit. You're right about that. But
Hey, Lake.
everything else
But
you're
that was the
saying, bro,
foundation
is
of that
just
record, though. Yeah, that
yeah.
was the foundation of that shit.
So my
That was just two
question, Lake,
homies. Yeah,
how valuable would it be to get that Law and Order sample cleared? I'm just
man.
if it could get cleared, how valuable do you think that would be?
So this is the tricky shit. Atlantic doesn't want to do it because it already generates money through TuneCore, right? So
Right.
their thing is, yo, if they go and try to clear it the right way, Law and Order may take 100% of it, and there's no profit gain whatsoever. So the attempt at doing it would probably sacrifice all of the publishing. So at that rate, they'll just say, yo, we'd rather Tyler and Jit get their little 30 to 50K, every 2 months, like they get just off the record, rather than stopping it completely. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fear. The fear is that Law and Order won't clear it anyway.
But
And what's
on the
crazy is
flip
it's not
side, do
even
Lil
really a
Tyler
direct
get the
sample of like.
benefit from it though, Lake? Like, is he still in ownership? Like, it's still his though, right?
He still got 25%, just like
Yeah,
the
he
other
still has
artists,
his
and the producer
25%,
has
and
50%.
the biggest thing is that's the record that got him his deal, and that's still his biggest record to this day.
I was
So he
saying
still goes out and
that's what he
perform it.
performing. Yeah, he
Yeah,
coming
he
out
still
that
gets to
motherfucker.
perform it and all that type shit. So again, it's about the outcome, like more than anything. And the outcome you should be concerned about is the income. You know what I'm saying? So to him, he's like, shit, I'm able to get shows. I may not own this record, or they may be doing this on the publishing side. There's tons of guys that this bang when niggas sample records. There's people that take 100% of the record. But ultimately, if the record is big enough, you can still go generate money off of that record, whether you own 100% of the publishing
High
or not.
One
performance
of the
As
newest
as
examples
Peter
outside
Guns
of
and
Lord
Lloyd
Tyler
Kareem.
would be Juice World. Juice World Lucid Dreams went diamond in 3 years and he didn't make a dollar off of it.
Yeah, but
Sting
he
said,
toured
I
off of
want
it
all
forever.
my money. And it's like, nigga, you performing that shit every night, getting 200, 150,000 a night. That shit you ain't gonna care.
Yeah. Sometimes the sample taking a lot of the publishing is still worth it because the record is going to be big. You know
Bro,
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
coming
You
from
have
nothing,
you have to make a decision.
that's a
You got to
great
make a
problem.
decision. Yeah,
That's
you
a
got to make a
great
decision
problem.
in those instances. I'll give y'all a personal example. Like First Class, that Fergie sample probably took like 65% of the record, so that leaves the producers and Jack 35% to split.
35% to
Do
split
you
shit.
do you not take that or change the sample, or do you say no, let's keep the sample in because it keeps the authenticity and it's what makes the record what it is? So
You
in the
keep
end,
that.
do you think Jack is upset that he gets that percentage? No, he's made gazillions of dollars doing that song. You know what I'm saying?
Like the only reason I asked that because they got a direct connect to Dick Wolf. I'm like, is there some money in that shit? Like,
Man, we've been trying for the lab. We was just like, man, we just like it the way it is.
okay, because like I was about to say, hey, we can get that back. A
Yo,
little piece of
Rashad,
it.
you know what's crazy, right? My people is married to Jeffrey Bruckheim. I think the same shit. Cause
I'm over here like
working
shit.
under Dick Wolf over there. Now he do like Chicago and all that shit.
All the Chicago shit, Dick do
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I'm gonna say this. There's a young man by the name of Tracy Merrill that taught me all I need to know about publishing. And he's one of Dick Wolf's favorite people on the planet. Hey Tracy, talk to Dick. Tracy Merrill is Ice-T. I know Lake and them know, but yeah,
He be in
that's his
Chicago a lot. All that Chicago fire, Chicago PD is him.
man. That is his favorite. That's one of his favorite people, man. I'm about to say shit. You can make that call, Lake, but it's that
What
record
you
like,
been in here?
huh?
Lake ain't in here.
He did. You know, I ain't got my phone in hand either. I'm over here just talking.
LB, you got me laughing talking about the pizza man.
Hey, Rashad, you probably can just go dick yourself
Chinese man.
and imitate Ice T anyway, because you
You
sound
funny as
like the
hell.
nigga.
You funny as hell. Learned a long time ago. Don't imitate nobody on the phone.
Hey, but that Sting sample, that was a good learning, a very expensive learning lesson for Bibby, because he probably could have cleared that for a lot cheaper than it cost him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: Peter Guns and Lord Tariq got the worst of it. Because if you look at Uptown Baby, what's the name of that record? The real title,
Yeah, that was it.
Uptown
Uptown. Deja vu. Deja vu.
Deja
Deja
vu.
Vu. If you anybody go look at Deja Vu right now, Peter Guns and Lord, they don't own that song, not one iota of it.
Steely
That's
Dan on
all
it.
Steely Dan, 100% of it. You will not see their name on none of that credit, and that's crazy.
But to me, that's not an artist issue. That's a business issue. That means that Juice World's business team failed them, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, they was stiff. I mean, come on, bro. This baby, it's come on, bro. You know them niggas went through the. They had the pit bulls at them. You feel what I'm saying? They had the motherfuckers. They went through every avenue. They get like stiff. Sting was stiff on their shit. Sting had their mind. They was stiff on that shit. That's just
Well,
what they
no,
was.
no, you know what it was? They'll be
Sting, Sting,
they had already released it. They didn't have no
Yeah,
leverage.
but
no leverage
but
at
but
all.
but Sting, from what I remember, Sting on bullshit because didn't he hit Puffy pretty hard too? Didn't he?
He hit
Yeah.
everybody. He don't
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
He
Sting on
sample his
That's what
that
I'm
shit.
shit, bro.
saying.
He
You got
don't
to the
want hip hop
Sting.
sampling his shit, so you gotta take the Brody. And niggas just realized from Puffy, like, okay, if you gonna sample them niggas, you know, like this shit better be a hit, cause you ain't gonna get no money from the song.
There was a
Yeah.
point that Sting sample, and I'm talking about a point about 5-10 years ago, and Big been gone since. Well, this nigga Sting was getting about 3,000 a day off that sample a day.
It is 3,000. He said it on the Breakfast Club.
Man, this nigga eating like that, like that's crazy. Man, 3,000 a day is ninety
But that's
thousand.
why I said that that nigga Juice World sampled Lucid Dreams from them. That nigga said, bro, he said, nigga, I'm getting 200,000 feature from Ellie Gold, people like Ellie Golden, and I'm getting damn near $250,000 a night to perform this shit. What am I complaining about?
Right. Let them
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
that
that's what I was
publishing.
saying. The only motherfucker complaining is Bibby.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
say this:
yeah, for sure.
if you sample a big record like that and they hit you for all the publishing, but that record allows you to get $250,000 a night, yeah, hey, man, get them that publishing. Don't even fight it.
Now I was talking about the production company, Rashad. That's who crying.
Hey, they bad. They did bad business. You know.
Because at least the manager gets the cut of the shows. The production company don't get shit.
Well, which manager though?
The artist manager.
No, I mean, you got 3 managers now.
Oh well, no. Like the grade A, G Money, his manager. Like the
Yeah,
manager, the
but
the
I'm just
manager.
saying because you got your business,
Oh
you
no,
got
no, not the business of the
you
road.
got
His
no, you
like
got your
artist
business.
manager, artist manager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but road managers get a cut too. They got
Oh yeah, for sure. He get a cut off that show money for sure. That's all I'm saying. The artist gonna generate the show money, so everybody eat off the shows is cool. But the production company, they the ones who really got stuck.
oh well, somebody got to. I'm glad niggas is no longer talking about their state.
Say what?
I'm glad niggas ain't talking about their state no more and personalizing every goddamn thing niggas is saying. Shout out to Cali.
Thank you, Callie. Goodness.
Yeah,
Great.
shout
My
out.
bad. Okay, I just came back.
I was just shouting you out.
Rashad and Jua yip yapping ain't free in the goo.
Hold on. First off, Rashad, just start talking again. Don't do that.
You been talking since I came in here.
Use a lie. That was Lake and
No,
Pay.
I'm telling the truth. I'm like, no, keep talking, ain't paying attention to the goo.
I
It's all
just
good,
first
Rashad.
off, if you'd have said
Second off, third off, fourth
if you
off.
would have said I'm keep talking, you would have heard me say about 5 minutes ago I ain't on my phone.
I should
But if
have
that's
texted you like, hey, look at the goo.
I'm not looking at my phone. That's what
How
it
y'all
is.
doing this was morning on my side, afternoon probably for some of y'all. How's y'all Monday?
My bad, okay. I ain't used to all these responsibilities.
I'm sure you are, okay? But what I was gonna say, everybody having a good Monday? Yes, hope so. Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Hello. What y'all were talking about? Future features?
I
Or
thought you was in here and all you heard was me.
I did.
So loud,
Now I did. Now I heard you. Now listening was a different thing. I was
Hell,
making
you
my
know I'm messing
smoothie.
with you. Hell, my people for real. So you know how we do. I don't want nobody to get it fucked up though. They get to jumping in our convos and shit. So let me stop playing. Ain't talking about shit but the music biz.
Um, you
Finally
still got
got
that Richmond cake cut?
finally got Pedro to calm down.
Pedro. Oh, yeah. Oh, he another one. Where he at?
In Florida. We're gonna leave it at that.
Pedro. He definitely on the list. The turnips.
I'm just glad I'm DJing for the funny nigga. That was funny as hell.
Yeah. What trap at?
Playing the game or some shit.
Playing a game. Trap. How
Why you
shoot?
sounding like Mikey?
That's what he was saying. Trap. John be like, yeah. Everybody got their little calls to let Trap know they in the room.
Shit. Ah, boy.
It says GATE Keepers.
Oh yeah. We was talking about that one too.
What do that mean?
I
Oh,
get
gatekeepers. I'm
okay.
like, wait.
We know it's early for you, okay?
No, actually, if you look at the thing, it's a space. Thank you. I thought it was like an acronym for something. Relax. I definitely could read. I am a college graduate. Thank you.
Okay, nobody say you can't read.
And I don't read with my finger.
What did that mean?
Some people read with their finger. You know,
I
have
read.
your finger on the word, and
Oh, I was gonna say I read with my eyes.
I will hope everyone read with their eyes,
Yeah.
except the blind.
Well, there's times when the lights is out. You got to get your braille game up.
Oh yeah, I can't read braille.
Shit, I can. What up,
Yes,
yo?
Trap. What's up? What you doing? You sound groggy. Ooh. You need to drink some tea, bro, man.
Well, we done went through the J1s, the
Your mic
Pedro.
is a little trapped.
Callie, you was up early as shit.
Yeah, I feel like that sometime.
Bees like that sometimes, and you are welcome.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I was sitting there calling your name like Mikey call it trap.
Trap, I think this room has done all it's gonna do.
Yeah, I did.
This shit has been exhausting.
Rashad had me in the goo for 50 years.
Why I just forgot that you in the group? Callie and Trap got beams.
Ah, nah.
Pedro cleared out a good bit of it, I'm not gonna lie. That
Yeah.
shit was exhausting.
Oh, he was
Yes.
yelling.
Nah, Pedro would say some shit like this. Well, Florida artists, they're pretty much local. And then a nigga would come in and be like, yeah, a lot of Florida artists are content with what they doing, so they Nah, but niggas ain't local. Like, wait a fucking minute. That's crazy.
All right.
Trap. What up, Kelly? What up, okay? I'll tell you.
Hey,
Lex Dominant.
Mikey.
I was listening to y'all last night. Try this nigga Lex funny as hell, man. That nigga Lex was like, okay, so what y'all want to talk about, man? Yeah, man, what you doing? Nigga Lex be fired up, man. What you got me you a red bull sitting right there, nigga?
Nah. Yo, I sound like that, man, Mikey?
Nigga be all Red Bull and Hennessy, man. Be
Why you got me
fired the
sound like
fuck up.
Fat Albert? Hey, everybody. I don't sound like that, bro.
You do, man. You be fired up, bro. Your ass smell, you sound like Fat Man Scoop, man. R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop, man. He sound like one of them old grumpy ass New York niggas, man, from like the 80s, the early 80s. I don't like none of this young shit. Fuck these YN. Turn that Playboy Cardi off. What the fuck is this? Like, what's good, man? You get some of that Monte Ellis strand yet? You get some of that Monte Ellis strand yet? They just had the drop in Denver this weekend. Yeah, I ain't taste that shit yet either. What up,
You talking
Lil?
about the former Warriors, Monte Ellis?
Yeah, he got his own strand with Viola right now. It just dropped in Colorado in Denver. What's up, little
How many?
Swisher?
How
What up,
many?
little Swisher?
So, all right, Mikey the I.
Little Swisher.
All right, C Pappy. You sound like your machine work good. You got some real.
Nah, nigga, you sound like you been smoking them some good organic Swisher.
Nah. You got
Block me. Yeah, my man, my man, Coach Bombay, the manager on Rome Streets, he ended up getting them for me because him and Rome was here 2 weeks ago. They had them bitches on early, and I was like, man, I need these. Tap me in with the awake people, and he did. So he ended up getting the black pair for me that I wanted. Yeah, I got them coming in. I got them Nigel Sylvesters coming. Them black low top ones.
What size you wear, Mikey?
Not yours.
Because I was gonna rob you when I.
You ain't gonna rob shit. Your old ass up, nigga.
I'm gonna rob you, nigga.
yeah,
Man,
take
your
Mike.
old ass don't even know how to shoot a gun,
Yeah,
Rashard.
take his
Hey,
sneakers.
hey, Rashard to have a gun in his hand and start shaking, nigga. Get your ass out of here,
Is
nigga.
that what you think?
Yeah, nigga. You ain't shooting shit, nigga. Let my nigga Lake up, man. Free the goo, man.
Like
Hey,
it.
Trap, look at that link I just put in the chat. Mel just sent it to
I
me
don't
on
know, my
IG.
God. We're in Houston. Everybody carries. So Rashad may have a great aim on some shit.
Man, Rashard ain't got no great aim shit, nigga. They ain't gonna get a gun in his hand and start shaking, nigga.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
hold
just
on. What
saying.
we do? We just having
I'm just
business
saying.
conversation. What just happened?
Nah,
We
we
just
just
playing.
talking shit. We just talking shit, Lake.
We come on, man. We just bullshit.
We just talking shit before the actual conversation, man. We waiting on you, Trap.
Trap, you gotta stop letting niggas talk for too long when they just be saying crazy shit though, bro. Niggas be on here saying whatever, bro.
Hey, the niggas
Oh,
do be
you missed
saying
all
whatever,
that?
Lake.
My nigga be saying, but where my Florida
It's
niggas at? They
crazy.
still
I
here,
had
man.
just said that. Just talking about that right before, and then Pedro came in and demonstrated what y'all just talked about.
Yeah,
The
bro.
funniest shit was this. Yeah, man. The funniest
Huh?
shit was,
What'd you say, Trap? Yeah, that's what Mel just sent it to me.
but the funniest shit to me was when the nigga, and he did this about 5 times. Hey, man, Florida niggas, man, we content with getting money in Florida. Great. Yeah, that's local. Nah, why y'all gonna call it local though, nigga? We in Florida. Wait a fucking minute. What the, y'all saying the same shit?
Nah, the shit be killing me is that they don't understand some of these motherfuckers that come in and think Lake is a regular nigga. They'll be trying to say some shit or some shit he know about, and they'll try to say like, no, this how I posted, this how I really go.
That happened.
Like, bro, this nigga Lake then closed deals and everything. You telling him how
Lake
I
told the
supposed to
whole
go?
story, and dude was telling like parts of the story. So you would get one picture, and Pedro was telling it by himself. But when Lake clarified it and told you the ins and outs of the situation, it was like, okay, it's
Right,
a whole different thing. It's not what you saying, but it's not what you trying to make it out to seem.
right.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. Misinformation is the biggest death in hip hop music more than anything, bro. False
Mm-hmm.
information, bro. I'm telling
And
you, like,
entitlement.
But
yeah,
the
and
Niggas
it's
ain't
not,
fucked
gonna
up
teach
shit,
and
me about
the
that
puppets.
fucked
shit
up
ain't,
shit, Lake,
Free to
is
go, y'all.
hold
and
up.
shit ain't about being regular or nothing. Because for real, anybody will tell you, Mikey, you, bro, I known you for 15 years, Mikey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
every city I go in, me and Trap have linked up outside of this shit. Like, I link up with everybody. Like, I don't really move like
Me and Lake just linked
I'm a
last
regular.
Saturday. Shit.
Yeah, but
No, but the
just
fucked up
but
shit, Lake.
Rashad, misinformation though, bro, that shit really bothers me, my nigga,
Hell
because
yeah.
I was never a nigga that would get in rooms with people and just be loud and wrong. Like, just being loud and wrong is
Just
just
for just cause.
terrible, bro. Like, I never used to go in rooms, and I used to have strong feelings. I would go and have them conversations with my friends who were on the same level as me, but I never went into rooms with people, even if I felt like I had the right information. They're obviously doing something. I'm working for free. These niggas making millions. I need to do more listening than talking. But
The fucked up
I
Lake,
think the
the fucked
precedent
up part,
here,
Lake,
yeah,
is that when the correction come, niggas do not know how to accept it. That's what be
yeah,
fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
because the nigga told a
Cause,
bald faced lie,
yeah.
and I
Because the
caught it.
truth is, yeah, Shatif, niggas don't be wanting the information. Niggas be arguing to be right, bro.
Yeah, just to be
And
right,
that's
bro.
the
And then
problem.
and then when you correct them, like, and they find out who he really is, because niggas in the room they told them, then they feel some type of way. Well, oh, he think he better than everybody.
Nah,
Now it's a,
furthest
you
from
know
that,
what I mean?
bro. I just don't want niggas to go and repeat some of this same shit in other spaces,
Right,
bro. Because that shit sounds dumb, my nigga. That's
right,
all,
right,
bro.
right.
You
But
just
did
don't
you
want
hear
niggas
the nigga
repeating this shit.
say? The nigga said, I'm not humble though, but y'all pompous. I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
Right.
This nigga's tripping. It was funny to me, man, the whole time.
Yeah,
Nah, it
the one
niggas
time,
this type of shit been going on since season one of Clubhouse. With like whenever
Rashad,
like when everybody was on this bitch, niggas would try to tell motherfuckers that's really got professions like the time my nigga LT that did the Tupac movie. Mind you, it's a nigga in the room talking. He like, yeah, I produced the Tupac movie. Da 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 da. My nigga LT's right there. So LT hitting us in the back channel like, no, let him just
yeah,
keep
let him
going.
keep going.
We gonna let him play himself. You know what I'm saying? So after he get to telling like he helped and co-directed the Tupac movie, he's like, so who did you do this and do this with? And this what LT asking him, and he ain't know. And he's like, you don't know, nigga, because I directed the Tupac movie. What the fuck wrong?
Yeah.
We started treating that dude, bro, like niggas be lying like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, but it just be ultimately, bro. Everybody should be on here to learn something. Like I said, I still
Facts.
learn something from people here. Like, I don't come in here and act like I'm the all knowing. I learn from Shatif. I learn from shit Trap say. I learn from shit Chop say. I learn from shit
Mm-hmm.
from everybody. But I don't come in and approach it. I think niggas. The thing that bothered me was the nigga was like, yeah, niggas in here come in here and try to act like they better, and then he's like, I am better. I got writing credits. Like, nigga, so what?
Yeah, that was what
Like,
bothered me. Then he
okay,
started talking about his money and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
nobody
like,
brought
come
up no
on,
money,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, like, niggas
The
should be here
wild
to
shit
learn
is
something
though,
consistently, bro.
he kept doing shit that he say he don't do. I don't name drop. This nigga done dropped 37 names. Lil
Yeah.
Tyler, Sauce, this nigga, 50, whoever the fuck, the nigga that got all that shit.
The
I was
sound
just
shift.
like, nigga,
Evolution or
I
erasure?
be in the brick factory was the craziest. I was like, I thought this nigga was from Atlanta. Then the nigga moved to Florida. I'm like, yo, so this nigga was in the brick
The
factory and
sound
in
shift.
Miami?
Evolution or
that shit
erasure?
Yeah,
funny
I'm
to me,
talking about
man.
it's the brick factory and all this other shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, where you from, bro?
But he used the word in a sentence, and then Lake was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna use what you said. I ain't say that. Nigga,
yeah, I remember that.
I forgot what
Yeah.
the word, like, you just got, man, come on, man, cut the shit out.
Rashad, another thing too is, bro, I hate niggas that be like I said earlier, like success adjacent, bro. Like when you be adjacent to success and you go in other rooms and use you being success adjacent as like information. Like that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like being
But that was
around isn't a part of it,
but that
bro.
was the thing that was bothering me too, like, cause it was always, no, that's my homeboy. Cause see, no, see, I
Yeah.
know the nigga from my hood who did this. It's like, bro, you keep saying you know, like, you, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing exactly? What is the
You
information
know
you
what I'm
got, my
saying?
brother?
What are you doing, bro?
That nigga lied on Sauce though. I'm like, nope, don't y'all go out here thinking y'all can approach that nigga for the freebie.
Man, y'all
It's
mute
gonna
up
be
in this
ugly in the mother.
motherfucker, man. Y'all niggas ain't talking about nothing, man.
What's up?
Petty
Oh,
Wap.
here come this nigga. Oh my
What's
God.
going?
Damn, Petty, you gotta brush your teeth before you jump in
Here
here
go
like
here
this.
go Gwinnett's
First off,
finest. Gwinnett, Georgia's finest.
No, that's
Petty,
Glenn
we
Hustle
Petty, we
finest.
had one of your
Petty
cousins in
Glenn
here
Hustle
earlier, one of
finest.
your Miami cousins.
you say what? You say what,
Nigga
late?
say you from
One of your
Duluth.
Miami cousins was in here talking crazy earlier.
Ain't no goddamn kidding to me.
Petty, go make some of
What's
that ice
going
cream,
on?
nigga. Need that.
Shit. I wish I had a goddamn old fashioned charm, bro. I definitely would make that motherfucker.
That
Petty,
was
Petty,
good.
Petty
That
ain't
was a
on
good
shit, man.
combo.
Petty out in Duluth doing some bullshit, man.
Well, I ain't nowhere in
In
Gwinnett County,
That
period.
nigga in Caida County, nigga.
Mikey, did you end
Hell
up
nah.
going to town that night? Did he leave? No, he didn't.
Nigga told me Cal Wetter
Like,
one night. I said, yeah, you ain't been to Georgia, nigga. It might look like that, but that ain't how it said.
My nigga said, you the DJ for the funny nigga.
Oh man, that killed.
Rashad, he was on you was the
yeah, yeah, he
DJ
was
for the
trying to
funny
treat
nigga.
you. He was trying to treat you. Yeah, I know you, nigga. You the
The
DJ for the
DJ
funny
for the
nigga. I
funny
get it.
man.
That shit is hilarious.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's what Pedro said to you, Rashad?
Yeah, I know you, nigga. You DJ for the funny nigga.
Yeah, I end up going up there late.
Oh man.
You
Y'all need
stayed
that
you
Pedro
stayed
come in
in
here and
late?
get y'all riled up, man.
Huh?
You stayed in the hotel?
Nigga, I was fucking exhausted after all that
No, I
shit.
could tell a lot of y'all niggas was tired as hell.
Yeah, he went.
Cause Ace was
But
tired than a
we
motherfucker too. Cause he had an early flight at like 5 in the morning or some shit.
Hey, Trap.
Yo.
but Ace get to leave after the show. I gotta stay and do meet and
Oh
greets
yeah,
and
you
all
had
kind of
then
crazy
they had
shit.
to do like 500
What
people, right?
what you
Yes,
think
bro.
about the
Damn.
Chance album, Trap?
Oh yeah, that's the last album I
Hey,
gotta
hey,
listen to.
Meadows. When you one thing
I
about
thought
Trap,
that
when he
shit was
say some shit is
amazing.
cool, he don't really like it. He
Oh,
just
I
got to
already
sit with
know.
it. He got to sit with it
Petty,
a little
Petty,
bit.
that you just want to
I already
find an
know.
excuse to
Nah,
say, bro,
it's
the
pretty
album is
decent,
a
man.
decent,
It's
it's
a
a
good
decent
album.
album,
I
Yeah,
bro.
it's a
thought
pretty
that
good
shit was
album.
amazing. I thought it was a great album.
Yeah, the
It
So
Chance
on the
album, a good
scale of
album,
1 to
bro.
it
10, what do y'all give it?
Hey, Mikey,
it's
I
my
ain't saying it's
favorite.
not.
It's my favorite rap album that came out this year.
It's a
Yeah,
You
dope
like a
I
album,
7?
give
bro.
it a
You could
seven and
tell
a
he took
half.
it. You could tell he took his time with it. He ain't rushed it. You know, he been gone for about what 6 years. He been through some shit. He been through a marriage. He been through a change of managers. Like it's a lot of shit he went through, bro. He had to get his
Hey, but
contracts
Michael, let's
right.
be real. Let's be real. If it wasn't good, you still would fuck with it
No,
though.
I wouldn't. I'll tell you the first hand. Even though that's a little bro, I'll be the first. I'm not one of them niggas that just gonna just cause I fuck with him. If it's trash, it's trash, my nigga. I even call the nigga like, nah, that this ain't it, bro, little bro. Like for real. Like I don't do that, bro. I'm a real nigga. I don't do that.
I wasn't even gonna listen to the shit based off his last album, but my
I don't
homie
think
told
I
me
ever
to,
heard
and
Mikey
I
say
listened to
somebody
the shit,
project
and I
was
was like,
trash.
damn, this shit is my
And my
favorite
point
album this year.
exactly, LK.
No, I'm saying I get shit the benefit of the doubt. I
Yeah,
say
it's
like
my
if
favorite
an
rap album
album
easily.
trash, I like if I listen to it, I'll be like, well, from off the first listen, I can tell it got like how many tracks. It's like okay, this track, that track. If it's like I can really tell if an album is like, if it's bumping and I fuck with it from top to bottom, like I admit it. But
So how many
I don't
songs
just be
gotta
in here
be
saying album ass just cause like I
okay,
don't.
Mikey, how many songs gotta be trash on an album for you to call it a trash album?
I mean, it depends on how many songs is on the album. If it's one of them albums that got like 10, 11 tracks, okay. If you at least 5 or 6 of your shits is ass on there, then
So
it's a
like
bad album.
50%, right?
Yeah.
If it's
All right,
half
so
bad.
Michael, let me ask you. The Carter Six.
Bro, why are we asking? We already know what that is.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
that I
talking to
mean
Mikey.
that
I'm
that
talking to Mikey.
that
I'm
that
talking
didn't
to
that
Mikey.
that was probably one of the most disappointing albums this year
Can
to
I ask
me.
y'all something?
But
Here's
I
a
mean,
real
it's
question.
some. Petty, you gotta think about it. There's some people out there like that really like that album. That's why he's gonna be touring and performing that album. It's like the white, like
Nostalgic.
versus what we like. I probably the white people love that album. So you
Well,
know,
you
That's
got
what
his
I think.
hardcore
I think
fans though.
Wayne been rapping for the white people for the last like 3-4 years.
I got
that's
a
Yeah.
question.
that's the niggas that pay him. Shit.
But you
Who's
got
still
his
listening to the
hardcore
Clips
fans that don't
album?
like that album though.
Who
Regardless of
asked?
everything, you still got his fan base.
I
Regardless
got
of
I
one
everything.
mean,
question.
and if I'm being honest though, if I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? I like I love that Clips album. I think that's definitely in contention for album of the year, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get it. But I
Still
think the
waiting for
Gibbs album is
Ghost
better
to
than
drop.
me.
Clips
Waiting for
came.
Ghost to drop.
Clips
No
came and
way.
went
No
just
I
way.
like
think that
Wayne.
Gibbs
No
album
way.
better than me.
No way.
Clips
No
came
way.
and
It's a
went
Hey
good
just
album
man,
though.
hey,
like
Don't
that's
get it
just
Wayne.
my
twisted. It's a
opinion,
really good
bro.
album. But you can't forget Glock.
I feel like them beats on Alchemist didn't miss on one of them beats on that clip on that
No way.
Dirty album.
What about
No
Key Glock's
way.
album? Key Glock got a good album. Key
When
Glock.
niggas say
You
they
say
like
what,
something, why you
Trap?
don't say no way?
What
Yeah,
about
I
Key
like
Glock,
that
No way.
Gibbs
Trap?
album better, bro.
No way.
I ain't taking nothing away from the Clips album. It ain't trash. I ain't saying that. It's one of the best albums this year.
Hey, y'all be hyping that
Hold on,
Freddie
trap,
Gibbs nigga.
trap.
I wouldn't
Hey,
even
How
do
we
No,
that.
he
No
didn't
yeah,
cap,
start
they be
gassing on
y'all be
Freddie Gibbs.
gassing the
First
They
hell out
of
of
be
all,
Freddie Gibbs. Y'all
gassing
be
that Freddie
gassing that
how's
Gibbs
we
shit.
nigga, bro.
gassing them, bro? The niggas
That
last
nigga is
the few
not all
albums
that,
been
bro. That
his
nigga is
last few albums
mediocre, bro.
been dope. What the
That
fuck you
nigga not
talking
Freddie
even,
about?
that
Gibbs is
nigga not better than
mediocre.
J. Cole, bro. And y'all be
Yo,
talking about
All
Freddie
right,
like
bro.
he a
Niggas
goat,
don't even
dog.
respect J.
give me
Cole
Freddie
no
Gibbs
more,
albums
man.
over J
Stop.
Cole.
Niggas
hey,
definitely
y'all
respect
gonna
Cole
stop this?
still,
Y'all
bro.
gonna
Man,
stop this
J. Cole,
trolling
even
right
after
now?
he quit, even after he bowed out and quit.
Hey,
Hey,
Like
what
like
I
a
a
gotta say to
nigga,
Faulkner.
He
everybody
still
else?
don't rap better. That don't change the
What? Hey,
bars,
hey,
nigga.
what
All
I
right,
gotta
so
say?
like
What I gotta say
look,
to
real
everybody
quick.
else?
Freddie
okay.
Gibbs not better than J. Cole, bro. We not finna have this
Hey,
So
conversation.
how
whatever
y'all
you
He
gonna
made
say.
say
better
that y'all
albums. He made
listen
better
to
albums.
music and
J.
like?
Cole.
Gibbs make better
He
albums than
definitely made better.
No, he
Yeah, he
don't.
do.
No,
Yes, he
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 do.
don't.
Yes, he
don't.
do.
He
Yes,
don't
he
got
do.
nothing better than 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Alfredo
man. We can
better.
have a Freddie
Y'all
Gibbs
like all
and
this,
motherfucking J.
all
Cole
this
battle right now,
fettuccine,
nigga.
all this
What's up?
Alfredo, all these cheap pastas and shit.
All
Nigga,
right,
we
well,
not
you
trying to
take
hear
J.
that
All
shit.
Cole
these
right
cheap
now, then. We can
Teddy,
have
pastas.
you
that
might
battle
have
right
to
now.
put
What's
their
up?
top songs to the test.
Yeah, but
Bro,
ain't no
Freddie
way
Gill
in
made
the
better
fuck.
albums, bro. It's just what it is.
Ain't
It's
no
what it
way in
ain't,
the
nigga.
fuck
Freddie
y'all
got the
niggas finna say
hardest
And
Alfredo
Freddie
better than
Gibbs' production is
2014,
better
bro.
than
The
motherfucking
fuck?
Freddie got
That
J.
nigga
Cole
sound like
shit.
the
You got
Cookie
a point,
Monster when he
black.
be
Bro,
rapping and shit. You
all J.
niggas
Cole
delivery
got
is
is fucking
trash,
bars,
bro.
bro. He
I
got
gotta
bars,
hear
bars,
everybody
bars.
Hey, Trap,
else.
you hear this shit, Trap?
Trap and
Hey,
Mikey.
hey, hey,
Now,
hey,
hey,
trap,
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 No,
stop,
he
stop
Trap,
what you
don't.
doing,
Trap.
stop what you doing, stop what you
Facts,
doing,
hey,
nigga.
stop what
Trap.
you
Hey,
doing.
Smalls, I know you don't fuck with Gibbs right now, but you know this. Come on now,
If
man.
his music's so
Hey,
good, why niggas not
I don't
listening like that?
care.
What's up?
Who
we
ain't
just
listening, nigga? He
putting
I
it
got
to
am.
the
one of
I
test
am.
the
right
I am.
biggest
now.
He
albums
not,
in
he
the,
not
Yeah,
in
his
the
what
I'm
fucking
listening.
fucking
he
year.
ain't
What
doing
you
what J.
talking
Cole
about?
doing. He
One
not
of the
doing what
most
J. Cole doing.
overrated niggas, bro.
If
I
he
swear
so
What
to
do
much
God.
you
better
mean
than
he
him,
not doing what J. Cole
Hey,
doing? What is J. Cole
Meadows,
doing?
What
what
happened?
Besides
festival,
quit,
what
Mike,
festival
you
Freddie
said
go,
besides
Freddie
quit
Gibbs
what
on
was
the
festival
album.
Freddie
You
overrated,
go,
said
Mike. You
you
said
headline?
you trying to compare that nigga to Cole?
falling for the woo, bro.
Even
What
in
happened to the
success, you talking
one
about what
mic
you mean.
festival?
Cole do a lot that Freddie Gibbs ain't never did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big Carolina shit, bro.
I'm
We not
saying,
trying to hear
what
none of
has
that. We
J.
not trying
Cole
to hear none
done
of that.
lately, though, Chop, besides quit
I'm
in a
trying to stay
battle
on my regular
to
voice,
go
Bro,
against
man.
that's
your
the only
man?
thing
To
y'all
go
say
against
about
your
that
man,
man,
he
bro.
bowed out.
Freddie Gibbs wouldn't even be relevant enough to quit in a battle like that, bro.
It
That's a
don't
fact.
matter.
What are we talking about,
Man,
bro?
Hey,
Yo,
Freddie
Freddie Gibbs
Gibbs
is
ain't
something
ducked no
stupid.
battle either.
can I ask a question? Thank you, Trap.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
we yelling because that Freddie
Hey,
Gibbs
niggas,
shit is
niggas being
overrated.
delusional about
That
J.
shit is
Cole, bro. Niggas
overrated.
delusional.
It's not overrated, Chop. Come on now, man.
He's still gonna do. He's still
Hey,
gonna do
Trap, come
Facebook
on,
Trap,
Music.
man.
you
Come
No,
on,
but
wild,
here
man.
go the
Trap.
Come
deal.
No
on,
J. Cole
man.
The J.
disrespect
Cole
tolerated.
disrespect is wild, bro.
Here go the deal. Here go the
What
deal.
you
You
mean?
looking at
I'm
two.
on mute.
You looking at two
Yo,
great.
Smalls.
Hold on.
Johnny, shut up, nigga.
Let me.
You
Y'all
talking about
talking
J.
about
Cole?
two. Y'all talking
Trap,
about
Why
two
you
Trap,
say
very
that?
decent
you see,
artists, man.
you
trap,
seen what you s- Trap,
trap,
you seen what Cole did
Nah,
in your
Dream.
city?
Nah,
He
he did.
packed your
Nah,
city
that's
the
not what
fuck
happened.
out, nigga.
trap,
Let Dirty get in there, man.
So Trap, real quick. You know J. So Dreamville left UMG, but you know J. Cole isn't a Dreamville artist, right?
Very true.
No, it doesn't come. Go look at all his albums. They never come out under Dreamville. Dreamville is his joint venture with
He on
Interscope.
Interscope.
He's signed to a different. I think he's still signed to.
You Interscope, Eddie.
Nah, he was never.
Columbia?
I think he's on Rock Nation, but he has a major still. He's still with a major.
But let me ask you this, Trap. You think that in what alternate universe do you think that if Cole did drop independently, he wouldn't
Cole
sell
is
more than
with
Freddie
He's gonna
Interscope.
sell
Gibbs?
a grit. Yeah, he's gonna
A
sell a
grit,
grit.
bro. A
We
grit.
we talking numbers now?
Interscope.
Like y'all so nasty.
Let Dirty get in
Bro.
there, man.
Put some respect on the Carolina shit.
Cole is with Interscope. His last project was with
Yeah, his
Interscope.
last project. Yeah, but I think they just Dreamville. Yeah, he's on a major, but I think
Hey, Trap, you
Dreamville just
funny.
left though. Right?
Trap,
What I
yeah.
find to be weird
Trap,
is how
you
you
funny
niggas
as
can
hell,
tell
Trap.
other niggas.
Funny
Trap,
as hell, Dirty. You talking about Freddie Gibbs, bro?
no, no. I'm trying to say something to Trap. Trap, you funny as hell with that major shit. You know what I sent to me, you and Lake shit, but we don't got to get to that point
Yeah.
yet. Nah, no. When you read it, you gonna understand why I'm saying that. But look, I want to ask you this. I only want to get to that. Look though, bro. You said Freddie Gibbs' album is better than Eclipse, right? I respect that. I respect you saying that, right? I
Bruh.
don't respect niggas coming all day mic acting like Freddie Gibbs can't have a better album than Eclipse. That's number one. I haven't listened to Freddie Gibbs, so I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to make one statement. Nudie definitely got the hardest project so far. And I know you niggas ain't listened
Yeah,
to it.
Nudie shit
I know
fire.
you niggas ain't listened to it. He
Where you
got the
putting
most
Clee Glock's
complete.
album, Trap?
His shit, man, that clip shit came. Hey, look, clip shit came and went just like the Carter Six. I'm going back
Nigga,
on mute.
Turned
Nah,
you
dirty,
inside
dirty. Don't do
out.
that.
No, it didn't.
Nah, dirty.
No, it didn't.
Hell
Damn,
no.
Chop, what you gonna say to that, Chop?
Wayne,
Hey, Trap. Y'all
You talking
told
about
me,
the Jack Boy?
Trap. It's
Yeah, yeah.
documented.
Clip's still selling, bro.
Trap.
Yeah.
I feel you, Trap.
And
It's
dirty, they
documented.
putting 3,000 caps in the room consistently, and they
That's a
screaming like
It's
young
fact.
niggas.
documented.
That's a fact.
It's documented in ADHD replays. Y'all said them niggas was taking over the summer. I haven't heard that shit nowhere.
We turn you inside out.
Yeah,
hey,
you
guess
you
what? Guess
wild.
what though? It ain't no
Look at
song of the
Shotzi.
summer, so the young niggas ain't been able to
You
drop.
ain't
I
speaking
haven't
about them
heard that
dead
We ain't
skins
got
shit
no
though.
song of the
nowhere.
summer.
It is a song of the summer, Sin.
What's
Yeah,
the
it
song of the
is.
summer?
The song of the
Nigga,
summer.
whim whammy,
What did
nigga.
I miss?
Whim fucking whammy,
Nah.
nigga.
What did
No
I?
Kia.
What did I
No
miss?
Kia, nigga.
Let's
We
No,
go.
never
nigga,
Let's
it's called
go.
been
whim
no
No
whammy.
song
Kia
of
and
the
wham
summer.
whammy.
Chop, what
Yeah,
did I
no,
miss?
Wham,
no
wham,
Kia, no
wham.
Kia, and what did I
Wham,
miss is the
wham,
songs of the
whammy.
summer, bro.
Nah,
What are you
not
talking
Kia.
about?
No,
Y'all
Kia.
y'all
whim
y'all damn
whammy is
right.
the song of the summer.
Definitely wham
Let's
whammy,
go.
bro.
Let's
That's a
go.
hard song.
Let's
It's
go.
wham whammy, bro.
The fact we argue with shows
Yeah,
it
call
ain't no
her
song
Interscope,
of the
Trap.
summer, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing you don't listen to enough music to have this opinion, bro.
Licensed. Universal Music Group.
Hey
Yeah,
Trap.
yeah. Y'all got to chill with all that Freddie Gibbs
Hey
Cole shit.
Trap.
That
I'm
shit
gonna
is
say
wild.
this, Trap. I'm gonna say this, Trap.
Yeah,
That
Freddie
J
Gibbs is better, bro.
that last JID album, that's better than J. Cole last album. Nah.
What
Man,
was
ain't
called?
nobody gonna
Hey,
disagree
who
with
the fuck
that.
do y'all think J. Cole is? That's what I need to know. Who the hell do y'all think he is,
I
bro?
don't
The
know who
Oh
the fuck
no,
disrespect
no,
Cole
it
Cole
ain't
is.
better
is.
than
I
nobody
don't.
delete later than that. Ooh, no, no,
Hey,
no,
Trap,
no,
did I
no.
peep
Trap,
what
ain't
you
nobody
just
better than
said?
God
You
Too
look
Fly.
though, just peep what you just said, Trap. Is last week the only week that the Clips sold more than Travis? I'll check for you.
Cause I know when Travis
I'm
dropped,
trying to figure out.
when he first
That
dropped, he
says a
had
lot
that
about the
funny
album,
shit.
though,
He
Dirty.
did
A
numbers with
lot.
that
I'm
shit.
not
A
a
lot.
Travis fan at all. Like I know I'm not a Travis fan. I'm not even trying. I'm just saying the points that niggas use depending on what they talk about. Like, fuck, Travis album is trash. I'm not putting that close to Clips
That's
album.
not a Travis album.
No, you right, Trap. Trap. But look though, right? Travis doing his numbers the first 2-3 weeks, he gonna do that
Bundles.
automatically. If he
Because
have
of
a
the
bad
bundles.
album, nobody is listening after. We get that. We understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
he
not.
know he
So you
did.
tell me they got the same totals. They got the same totals, Trap. That's what you're saying. Uh, who
Yeah,
Travis?
two something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
Gunna
hard to
did
catch.
80. The Rat did 80.
Gunna
The
only
Rat.
did 80.
The Rat did 80.
That's
Terrible.
Dirty.
crazy.
Dirty,
Niggas
you
was
chose
niggas,
violence
Yeah.
today,
but
man.
that's weird
We
to me
waiting
because
on. We
niggas.
waiting on Thug.
But hold on, they
But
said they said all that gonna go take over the summer shit. I'm like, man, y'all gotta shut up with that shit, man.
it's crazy because niggas was all over social media talking about the album, but I guess niggas wasn't actually listening like that. Like,
This was hold on, but this is what I was trying to explain to niggas when niggas was telling me Gunna sell more than Lil Baby. No, the fuck he does not. Gunna is not a bigger artist than Baby is.
At
So,
all.
niggas just be delusional in this Gunna world. And it's like y'all are in that Gunna world because y'all are fans of Gunna. But outside, that nigga is not like that, bro.
And
not.
I don't understand why y'all niggas shit on Baby being as big as he is. Like y'all do understand how much fucking freestyle charts and still streams. Like, bro, that nigga got too many records. He's really a superstar, bro.
I
Y'all
think
be
the
playing with Baby, bro.
I think the reason people do that and make that judgment all the time is because it seemed like Baby isn't like Gunna's been consistently making the same thing versus when like Lil Baby gets like bad or like bad feedback from the public. It seemed like to Gunna fans probably that like Gunna just don't miss a step, so they think that he's doing better. If that makes sense.
But you know what I think, bro? With us, with hip hop, we love the underdog, bro. Like just the media loves the underdog, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they do, and they make it seem, oh, everybody. Yeah, I know you're right. And it's cool to jump on Gunna or Thug at Gunna. Everybody jumping up against Gunna, so niggas want to make it seem like it. Nah, bro. Like we understand, Baby is not as hot as he once was, bro. We get that. He gotta figure that out. Yes, he do. But that don't mean the nigga not big. That don't make a nigga bigger.
There's a difference between hot and big. Like there's a
That's all
real
I be
difference.
saying.
State of mind, one's a state of being.
Would you say?
Free to go, y'all.
Would you say like?
No, I'm saying the difference between being hot and being big, one's a state of mind. Being hot is like, man,
Yeah. Oh God.
like the opposite. Be cold the next day. Like what you see with a boy on tour every weekend, that's different. That's being here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
That's why I told that. That's like, and I ain't just saying that. We talk about niggas like Cardi and Uzi is a perfect example of that to me, of hot
Yeah.
and bigger to me.
Right. Cardi's hotter right now for
Yeah,
sure.
he
Then a lot of
hotter,
them
but he's
streamer, then
not
a lot
bigger.
of them streamer niggas that be playing the albums like Casanat and Academics and them niggas, they been like Baby last few projects, they was shitting on it like, man, this ain't really, you know what I mean?
Yo,
And
Mikey.
a lot of people
About
listen to them shits.
But Mikey, that be the cold part. Kai said that shit, even though he probably was being funny. He like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all want my opinion? So y'all going off my fucking opinion? I'm
But
just
the
giving my opinion.
but
Like
Dirty, you know the
my
labels
opinion.
paying them niggas now though.
Look, Mikey, you saying that in this room irritates me because, bro, we don't give a fuck that's for the kids, bro. Academics and fucking Kai Sanat, bro. Why is Mikey Jets talking about they review on niggas albums
No,
about
I'm just
Baby?
bringing it up because
I know
the
that's the
labels pay
problem.
these niggas right now, bro. Like
No, that's for the kids. That's not for, bro. They're not dictating what's hot, bro. They're not
but
dictating what's hot for us. I'm saying for
I
us,
know.
like
Oh yeah, yeah.
for
No,
the
I get what you're
kids,
saying. I
bro.
know, I get that, but I'm
They
saying the
opinions on,
kids. But I'm
yeah.
saying the kids is what eat that shit up too. Like, so you gotta understand, it's the kids. They the ones that's
You
buying
right,
the
but it's
albums and listen.
different. But it's different lanes for everybody. All I'm
No,
saying
you
is
right. But when
you
you, but
do it. I would say all of us, we do a disservice when we come in rooms like this, platforms
mhm,
like this, anything like that, and bring up the opinion of Kai Cenat, bro.
right.
It like that makes no sense. It
But
only makes sense if Mikey just feels like what they saying
no,
matters.
I don't feel that way. But I'm saying, but I'm saying, Dirty. That shit. Even though we might not think it, that shit, it dictates a lot because these niggas have a voice. They got all these listeners, and then like I said, the labels are like Academics even broke it down. He's saying the labels are paying them now. Niggas like him and
Yeah, pen that.
Academics
That's
and Black Boy Max to like, you know what I'm saying, highlight the and tell, you know, and say like, okay, if this hot or this not or shit like that. And whether it's true or not on their end about what's hot and what's not, you know what I'm saying, we still can, you know, like a lot of shit they might have said that was trash, I actually liked, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I don't care about another person's opinion. I'll give my own opinion, but I'm saying that a lot of shit they be saying now dictates a lot of shit because
so
their
why
labels
y'all
are
not
paying
talking
these
about
niggas.
why you not bringing up Joe Budden opinion on albums? I'm just
I do
curious.
bring up he's in
His
that same
opinion
shit.
way more valid to us than them.
Like,
Joe Budden
yeah,
opinion
No,
like
way
I'm
that's
more.
what
right.
I'm
You right,
saying.
but
Hold on, hold
he's
on,
in
hold
that
on.
same.
Joe Budden
But you
They're in
said
that
brought up
same
something.
Kai.
lane with Joe, right?
Joe
Because
You
they
Budden
in the
brought
street.
up
said
Kai.
something
You
and
brought
made
up
Drake
Kai.
drop a whole. No, remember, Joe Budden said something that made Drake respond and drop a whole another 7 songs. That's power. Them little niggas got little internet fame. Like they
I'm
ain't we
saying,
don't
Them
give a
not
fuck
they
about
not
Yeah,
them.
little
cop for the
niggas though,
look,
bro. Them some of the
but
biggest
cop for
niggas
the
right
young
now.
niggas though.
Seeing on no
that's
bullshit.
all I'm saying,
But
bro.
they for the
They
young
fuck
niggas
with.
though.
That's all I'm saying, Mikey. We should be discussing Joe Budden opinion on the albums and what he talk. He gonna talk about Cliff's album. He's gonna talk about Freddie
Yeah,
Gibbs album.
and he
He's
talked
gonna.
the two albums we was just talking about, right? The Gibbs and the Clips album. He loves both of those albums, and he
That's
gave
my
them
point, bro.
he
We
gave
shouldn't
both of
be,
them shits good
bruh.
reviews.
We 36 and up, 35 and up. We shouldn't be talking about academics and Kai opinion on music, bro. That our daughters and our nieces and fucking nephews and sons and shit should be talking about
See,
that.
Right.
Not a,
academics is a weird
But
space
dirty.
though
Think about
because
this, right?
people
Even
all
with you,
watching.
that's the
even
problem. That's the problem with us, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
but dirty. Even with you,
But
right? At first, I remember at first you didn't even like, you had a certain opinion about academics, but when you actually got the chance to meet him and he started like fucking with Nardo and you know what I'm saying.
no, see, I hate when y'all do
No,
that.
no, no. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but
I'm just saying. I'm
No,
saying it's good to have niggas like that on your side to like
Mikey.
when you have an artist
man,
though.
fuck academics, man. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
Yeah,
give a
Mikey,
fuck
fuck him.
about
Mikey,
Yeah,
him, bro.
fuck
Mikey,
him.
What,
He a
what are you
bitch
Mikey,
ass
talking about,
nigga.
bro?
He
Mikey.
definitely a bitch ass nigga. But I'm saying,
Yeah,
Trap, come on, Trap. Thank
like,
you, Trap. Thank you, Trap. Like, come on, Mikey. What is you talking
no,
about?
I'm
No,
saying
let me
dirty. I'm
respond.
saying
You
it's good
no,
to
you
have a
doing
nigga like
bad. Trap
academics
was
on
there.
y'all
Hold
side.
up,
If
hold
you
up,
got an artist though, like if I had an artist,
Mikey,
right?
Mikey.
I would want a
Nah,
nigga like academics or Casanat to be like, oh, they got this little nigga popping. His
Mikey. That
freestyle
don't
was
got
hot.
nothing to do with yo, Mikey. First of all, bro, check this out, bro. Nardo was 19 years old, 20 years old.
Fact,
Of course, bro, that's my job. Why? Of course, I'm gonna make sure Ack is on that. That's wrong, bro. He's not 30 years old in the game. So number one, me talking to that nigga, that's what I was supposed to do, or whatever. But that's not what it was about, and you know that.
no,
Trap
I
was
know
like,
that, but I'm just
not
saying it's
only
good.
that,
My
not
whole
yo,
thing
put
was just saying it's good to have a nigga like
no,
that on
no,
your
no,
side if
no.
you
I
got a
tell
but
young
you,
you
no,
artist.
but you saying that,
no.
but Lake was just even saying how like, bro, that shit really don't translate to shit though, bro.
Yeah, and
Like,
academic, and just for the record, bro, we not about to act like nigga got cool with that nigga for that. No, bro, that nigga did some fake shit on this app saying that niggas did something that we didn't do.
Facts,
That young boy, and them niggas did, bro. And I checked him about it. You feel me? And me, we
facts.
squashed it on here, and I just so happened we ran into the nigga the very next fucking day or two in LA. You feel me? And we got cool. You know what I'm saying? He told the story. So no, bro, that's not how it happened. You know what I'm saying? Cause we didn't give a fuck, nigga. We was about to get blackballed, nigga, if we didn't have that conversation. For sure. Cause we were staying at the same hotel. So that's not how it went, bro.
But
You know what I'm saying?
all I was saying was it's just good. I was just saying if you got a
And he needed Lord, bro. I'm gonna keep it real because I talk about it now. You feel me? Because I know he needed Lord, bro, more than Lord, bro needed him at that time. Because all he
fact,
wanted was an interview and one bring that nigga because Lord, bro didn't talk, my nigga. So it
right?
ain't, you feel me? I know how this game is, bro. So don't get that shit twisted, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now I bet you I can't get Ack on the phone, nigga.
You
Like
say you don't
we
think you
not
can't.
doing
You say you think you can't get him on the phone
what
now?
when I, you know what I'm saying, if it's an artist that's relevant enough, for sure. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying?
right,
But
right,
nigga,
right.
About hey,
I'm
basically
not
what you
crazy.
saying is
I'm not crazy to this game, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. We do this shit, bro. We see this shit, bro. Nardo was the hottest. I know how this shit work, gang.
Right. All I was saying was dirty. It's just I would feel like if you have a younger artist, you know what I'm saying, that's like you said, Nardo 19, 20, something like that, it would be good to be in the good graces of those type of
You're
niggas like a
right. That's
Casanat
not what we
or
were just talking. You're right. We were talking about us. Well, we were talking about trap platform in here and all the niggas that come in
mhm.
here. We shouldn't give a fuck about their opinion reviewing albums. We should be talking about the Joes, the niggas like that, and everybody else I can't think of. You know,
B
like
dot
bro,
and
that's all
shit,
I'm saying.
nigga.
B
Yeah,
dot,
B
niggas
dot,
like
B
that,
dot,
Elliot,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
them
Elliot
niggas,
Wilson and them niggas, yeah.
nigga. That's the
Nah,
lane.
I'm
Elliot
gonna
be
be
on some
honest with
bullshit.
y'all.
So
I don't.
man,
I
I
personally
really
don't, but
fuck
I'm
with
just
B when
saying,
B dot say shit.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, trap. I care about niggas' opinions that I value in the industry. So yeah, nigga like Joe, like when we talk to this nigga on here and shit like that, that's why I tell the nigga like, bro, your opinion do matter, especially when it comes to the music, bro. You can have your personal feelings. Listen,
that
I'm
nigga
not
lying.
listen,
That's the
listen.
troll.
Yeah, he did say
I
that.
know, but listen, Trap, you know he's somewhat he trolls somewhat. You feel me? But musically, that's how he feel, and a lot of niggas feel like that. But Joe can speak like that with a nigga like Gunna because he not portraying no street shit. He not no street nigga. You know what I'm saying? At least that's not what he going for. You feel me? So it's like nigga, he don't give a fuck about the rest shit. Niggas only knocking Gunna for doing bad, bro. A lot of niggas that like Gunna music before still love his music. I didn't like his music before and after, so that's why I speak about it. You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying?
this real quick about that Black Boy Max nigga. Like my nephew produces his shit. I don't know what the fuck these little niggas is doing. I don't value their music opinion for shit. I know he do like he be making beats for niggas on, but him acting like yeah, I don't listen to them niggas about no goddamn music. To me, they don't know enough about it. Just to me.
It's the same for me, like sports reported, ESPN and First Take, like the Elliots, the B Dots, Joes, all them type of niggas, they like well not Joe, I'm tripping, I'm gonna take Joe out of it. All them niggas is like Skip and Stephen A's, right? The niggas that
What
put in
about
all the
Ebro?
work.
What about Ebro?
Right, Ebro, same what. But Joe, that's Charles Barkley. So niggas like that, I definitely take differently. You feel me with their opinion when they get the platforms because they did it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas
Yeah.
like that, I take their opinion. Even the niggas that
What
behind the
about the niggas
scenes,
that's respectable, like a Ernie Johnson?
that too. That's what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
different. I look, bro. I treat hip hop exactly how I treat hoop, bro. Like sport,
Mhm.
I do.
Free to
That's
go,
just
y'all.
me.
It's a nuance.
Shit, the
If you
same
done done
shit,
it,
bro.
if you
Oh,
done done it
Rashad,
before, your
Static said what
opinion.
up?
What?
Static Selector said what up?
Oh, all good.
Yeah,
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 when you
yeah.
done done this shit, I like with this like Gilly and Cam Newton shit. Gilly needs to shut the fuck up on quarterback when he talking to Cam. My opinion. I don't give a fuck what you think you know. You ain't played in them games. So when this dude is talking about something, just because y'all doing podcasts, don't make you an expert on football, my nigga.
I mean, did y'all just hear what Denzel Washington said
You
about
right.
all the media and shit?
You right, Rashad. But at the end of the day, Gilly talking about hoop mean more to me. Like even though he didn't play in the league, because I know he could hoop. You know what I'm saying? So him
No, no,
talking
I get
about
that part, but he
basketball.
was talking to
That
Cam about
Nah, I
quarterback.
know,
Yeah.
but that you know what I'm saying. But they little shit different. He just talking about him winning. He not talking about. He not saying the nigga weak. He not saying the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just saying nigga you didn't win, and my quarterback won. That's not him telling the nigga about the game, though, Rashad.
No, but they got into it a little deeper, and he was talking about it. He was telling them, yeah. So what
He
I
was
heard
talking
him
the way
saying,
he was talking to him like Gilly was like Cam was Jamarcus Russell. like
no, but
I
even
said,
if
what did he
Cam,
say? All right,
even
what
if
did he
Cam
say?
was Jamarcus Russell, Gilly still can't talk to these niggas because he never put on the shoulder pads, bro. Now
nah.
Nah, that's
basketball,
I see.
people,
I don't agree with
Jamar
that.
nah, Jamarcus
no,
can get talked
they was
to.
arguing about things and tops and this and nuances of the game. That unless you ran out that tunnel and did that shit, you can't really do that. Like, but Gilly played college ball.